Good evening, Yankee fans. What's doing? What's cooking? Hope everybody's had a good day and some Yankee news today. As many of you might have seen, I did put a little short out around 4:30 this afternoon. The Yankees announced that DJ LeMahieu has been let go. They totally DFA'd him. He is gone, and he can sign with any club. The Yankees will be in the hook for most of just about all the money. The team that he goes to, if there's any team, will just have to pay the minimum. So there's a there's a there's a lot going on. There's rumors flying all over the place. Brian Cashman was just on a little while ago on Yankee pregame, and basically said, they're trying whatever they can. He still likes the combination up the middle in Volpe and Chisholm. It was a very hard decision on DJ LeMahieu, but one that had to be made. And they're looking to be aggressive, but it's got to, of course, make business sense for the New York Yankees. And so there's a lot to consider. We are here with the play-by-play, everyone. Mr. Cam, our rookie sensation, will be pitching for the New York Yankees tonight, and we're all excited. The game should be starting in the next 5 minutes. And while this is all going on, I'm going to bring up a couple of people that are going to be in the background as the game goes on. And number one is going to be CT Cards.
Okay.
Welcome to the podcast. How you doing? Yeah, CT, do you have the lineups in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to say hi to Dev. I want to make sure Dev is always here. So Dev, thank you. The lineup is Jason Dominguez, Judge, Bellinger, Stanton, Chisholm, Goldschmidt, Wells, Volpe, and Peraza. Luckily, we're seeing that they're keeping a consistent lineup right now, so I'm happy about that.
Okay, you have them all, Mariners?
Yeah, the Mariners lineup is, give me a second, J.P. Crawford leading off, Jay Rodriguez, Raleigh, Rosarina, Polanco, Raleigh, Canzone, Williamson, and Young.
Awesome. Okay, thank you. Want to welcome in Nitin. How you doing, Nitin? How's it
What's
going?
up, guys? What's up, Chad?
Were you surprised that this fast that they got rid of DJ LeMahieu? Let me hear your thoughts on that, guys.
No, I wasn't surprised. I think it was time to let him go, and it was either going to be either this year or next year. So they did it now before the trade deadline. So that gives us more clarity on what they're doing. So a trade, I think a trade is up. It's coming soon. It's in the horizon. We just don't know which team or which players that we're going to get, but I think a trade is coming soon.
Yeah. Yep. This DFA move definitely guaranteed us there's a move happening.
Light 44 says when Brian Cashman says we're going to go to town, it's code for window shopping, calling up opposing GMs, gauging potential fits, and walking away if he's not liking it. True to form. That's true. He's not sacrificing top prospects. Any deal he makes will be on his terms, or it won't happen at all.
Yeah.
We don't have to trade very many prospects. We don't need to trade very many prospects. We have I hate to say it, we have Ben Rice and we have Trent Grisham, and those two are going to be gone, in my opinion.
Well, maybe yes, maybe no, but I don't know. I think it's going to be it's still going to be hard for the Yankees to go get to do what they need to do, because they're going to be held to the water, because we're desperate. The Yankees are desperate, and when they're desperate, the teams have a field day to try to rape us with everything. So I don't know. I think that they are going to get somebody of significance, but the one guy I do not want is Alcantara from the Marlins. They're making a big mistake if they pick him up. We do not want him.
I want the bullpen guy from the Marlins.
Yeah.
If
Yeah. Also, I do not want Dylan Cease under no circumstances. I don't like him. I don't think he could do anything for the Yankees, but just make us lose games.
See, the pitcher that CT said that he wants back is Michael King. So Michael King would be a nice return for the Yankees if they can get him back.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, when is he going to become healthy?
Yeah, about a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, he's coming back actually. Maybe even sooner than that. The trade that I like is the idea of Lugo and Miguel Garcia, their third baseman on the Royals, and the Royals I think are going to be sellers. So that may be an idea, and I think you could probably get Lugo and Garcia for Rice, Grisham, and some lower prospects. I think you could make that deal happen, and I really think that's going to happen here. I know I'm sounding full of myself, but I really think that we're going to see Lugo here.
We all know that. You are full of yourself, but that's besides the point. Nathan, what can you gauge? What are you seeing at this point?
What do you mean?
Are we getting close? We're getting closer to the trade deadline.
Closer to trade.
Do you think it's going to be all full of hot air, or do you think that they're actually going to make a move or two?
They're going to make multiple moves. I think it's going to be multiple moves in one trade.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I wish I had your confidence. I don't.
You think it's going to be single trades?
I think they're going to make a little trade here, a little trade there. They're going to be happy with what they have at third base because they're not going to want to spend the money on it. If they're going to get a pitcher, they're going to get a relief pitcher. Do you really think they're going to be spending all this money and go to $370 million? I seriously doubt it, guys. I just don't like being set up. I don't like being set up.
What's up, Sean?
Hey, Sean. Hey, Sean,
how you doing? Jonathan, 844, what's cooking? Everybody in the chat, Yashin, Rob Saxon, Jonathan. How's it all going, everyone? Give us your thoughts. You guys heard Cashman now. As we're getting ready for the opening pitch of Mr. Cam. I'm going to call him Cam. Because I don't want to mispronounce that last name and say say what you think I'm going to say. So I'm not going to say it. It's Mr. Cam to you.
So
and he's wearing number 31. Yeah.
So Cashman was asked if he's comfortable with internal options the Yankees have at third base. He said, "I'm never comfortable as a Yankees general manager. I was taught by George Steinbrenner years ago never to be comfortable."
Yes, that we've woken up. Nathan, you just said it. Our team is woken up.
Dog.
We woke up because this couldn't continue. What was going on the last month, 5 weeks, could not continue. We couldn't live in denial. But we have Cam Schlitter tonight. Let's see what he can do. I hope he can give us 4 or 5 innings. That would be nice. But it wouldn't surprise me if Boone pulls him out after like 3 innings, because it is his first start.
I think he's probably going to go about 65 pitches.
That's what I'm kind of thinking too.
Around 65, 60, But we are getting set for the opening pitch. What a beautiful skyline at Yankee Stadium tonight. Wow. Everything's aligned it's a beautiful sky. Good crowd, and Mr. Cam, he is 6-6 with an ERA at 2.82, 76.2 innings. He's hit the fast track. He has a good bending pitch, and what's next? You know, if you look at him really fast, he looks like Garrett Cole.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, if he pitches like him, we got a gem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, good luck, and let's do it, as
Let's
Michael
go.
K will always say. Let's do it. All right, here comes the first pitch to Crawford. The set and the pitch. Way up high, ball one, and his career is underway. Crawford is batting .286, 6 homers, and 31 RBIs. Sittler, Ken, I better say, sets and delivers little bit low, 2-0. That could have been a strike. He is throwing hard, though. What is the average? About 95 guys? Or
Yeah,
a little bit more?
95.
Yeah.
95 or more.
Hopefully the butterflies are over. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Right down Broadway, strike one. So his first strike of the year. Let's go. 2 balls and a strike. He sets and delivers. Little bit low, 3 balls and 1 strike. Please, is the wrong guy to put on base. He was a 7th round pick of the Yankees back in 2022 and the 10th Yankee prospect. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and hit foul down the third base line. So it's 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Come on, Cam.
He was the 2024 pitcher of the year in the organization,
So
according to MLB Pipeline.
there's somebody broadcasting the game live at the stadium on YouTube.
The pitch is up high, ball 4.
Oh.
So there's a runner on first and nobody out. The defense for the Yankees, Dominguez, Bellinger, and Judge, Peraza, Volpe, Chisholm, Goldschmidt, and Stanton is the DH, and Austin Wells, of course, is catching Cam.
Somebody
Not the start we wanted to see.
mhm.
Here comes the first pitch to Rodriguez.
Strike.
Right down Broadway, strike one.
Yo, Joe.
Yeah.
Somebody at the stadium right now is broadcasting the game live on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Why didn't you go there?
I'm busy today. So.
I know. I'm kidding. Here comes the 0-1 pitch.
Oh,
Popped up.
Papa.
Popped up to center field, and Bellinger's under it. Canicorn, 1 man out.
Let's go.
Runner on first and 1 man out here in the top of the first. Keys to the game. Keep the line moving, run it back, and a home run watch. Yeah, that's all the Yankees look for. Home runs, home runs. Look for the base hits. Look for the doubles. Sick of hearing home run.
That's why I like Bellinger. You know, he gets those singles.
Yeah, he gets the doubles, and he gets ridiculed for it.
Yeah, I like Bellinger. Sorry, guys. My stream is like 30 seconds behind you guys, so I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can. Joe, you're calling the game, and I'm going. I didn't even see that yet. So.
And here's Cal, 268, 36 homers,
What's up, JT?
76 RBIs. Right now, be honest with you, I think he's the MVP. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Little ground ball behind home plate, and it's 0-2. Listen, for all he's done, he's carrying the Mariners on his back.
Yeah, he has 36 home runs.
Right. And if he's very close, you know, they never really like to give it to Yankees unless they really have to. All right, the set and the 0-2 pitch. So count is up high, 1 ball and 2 strikes. How you doing, JT? How's it going? Rob Saxon, how are you? How's everybody over here? And you guys in there, what do you think about DJ being let go? I bet you he goes to the Houston Astros. Why not? Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Right down Broadway, strike 3.
Let's go.
He's gone.
Let's go.
He gone. Grab some bench, the first strikeout. Give that man a contract.
Let's go. He gone.
2 outs. And a runner on first. Right down Broadway. Right down the middle. Good pitch.
Woo!
Solid 96. Nice. And let's see. Oh, here comes a Rosarena Yankee killer. Strike one right down Broadway.
Let's go.
Man, he looks. I mean, my God, he looks like Garrett Cole's brother.
Yeah.
My God, if he can pitch like him, we got a gem.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes the 0-1 pitch. The set, the pitch, way outside, 1-1.
Let's go, Cam.
Yeah, guys. I mean, he throws hard, man. Rosarena's 246, 14 homers, and 42 RBIs. The set, and Aaron Boone looking very, very, very tight on this pitcher. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed.
Let's go. Come on.
I felt the wind from here, guys. Oh, my God. I almost went flying off the chair. Oh, my God. So it's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yep.
Cam sets. He's ready, and he fires. Swung on and hit foul behind home plate.
The pitch before that was 100 miles an hour. 100
Was it
miles an
really?
hour.
I didn't see
100
that.
miles. Yep.
100 miles an hour. This guy's blowing me away right now. His mechanic to the shoulder look proper. Yeah.
So
And
that.
Hey, Jacob Petruzzi,
Oh,
throw
sorry,
the
Nick.
first.
So
and
Chris
he's back.
Chris Christner said this is the fastest pitch by any Yankees pitcher this season.
Wow.
Yeah.
Listen, you and I are onto something. We were talking on the phone. Man. We're onto something here. We know what's going on, you know.
The 1-2 pitch to Yankee killer.
Oh.
Swung on and missed. Grab
Let's
some
go.
pitch.
Let's
Get out of there.
go.
Strike three.
Woo!
Strike three. Strike three. You're done.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
He gone.
He gone.
I just wanted him to get out of the first inning.
What's up,
That's
Jacob?
all I wanted him to do. You know,
Well,
I'd be,
you got your
you know,
You got
Yep.
your wish.
that was my. I didn't want him to get in trouble in the first inning. You know what I'm saying? Like we've
What's up,
seen a
99?
lot of.
22.
You know, not for nothing, but that deserves a dance. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Got out of the first inning, baby. Yeah, go get him, baby. Go get him. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey. Oh, now, isn't this better than listening to those commercials on TV?
Hey, Joe.
Isn't this better? Yogi, baby.
Bear, Yogi Berra.
Yogi.
Ooh.
Man, I can't wait for that, but we'll save that good news for
Save
later.
that for later. Yeah.
Rob Saxon says 3 straight 100-mile-an-hour pitches. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
He gone.
Go get him. I'm telling you, you look how beautiful Yankee Stadium looks. You see it?
Yep.
Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful tonight.
Beautiful weather today.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Let's go. Dominguez, Judge, Bellinger.
Hey, Nissen, do you mind if I tease people?
Huh?
What?
Do you mind if I tease people?
Go ahead.
Hey, tease?
Tease.
Oh, here we go.
It has something to do with that, everybody.
Oh.
It has something to do with that.
Is that Yogi Bear?
Yogi Berra?
Yogi Bear. No.
Woo.
Yep,
Who
it's
is
a
that?
61. Yogi Bear.
Oh, that is Yogi Bear. Okay.
Let's go.
Logan Evans is pitching for the Mariners, and he's up and down. Here comes the first pitch to Dominguez. Low for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Dominguez sets. Of course, this is his better side, the left side. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, and that's outside. 2 balls and no strikes.
By the way, the Dodgers are on a 6-game losing streak now.
I feel so bad for them.
My dad, he's Dodgers fan, man.
262. Here comes the pitch. Right down Broadway. Strike.
Right
2
down.
balls. Yeah, right down Broadway.
Come on, Dominguez. Let's go. Come on.
He's batting 262 this season, which has gone up. I remember he was in the 220s earlier in the season, so this is
Pitch
good to
is
see.
line foul. Wow.
Yep.
He's got to. I hope we don't. I hope he stays a Yankee because I fear that I don't want to trade him. I want Dominguez on this team.
No way. In his last 15 games, he's batting .357. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. Let's go.
Woo!
Let's go. Let's go. Men on first and nobody out. Rosarena, Rodriguez, and it looks like Calzone.
Calzone?
In right field. Riley, Young, Crawford, and Williamson. The DH is Polanco, and Cal is behind the plate. And here he is, Mr. Gabadon. Aaron Judge batting .360.
All rise. All rise.
All rise. Here comes the first pitch. Way outside, ball one. Now, do you have an idea where Aaron Judge would put this ball, guys? Because I think it's going to go to center field.
I think it's going to go either center field or right field.
Center field or right field? Okay, there's 2 balls and no strikes on Judge.
Captain America.
That pitch that Dominguez hit was a curveball. That was actually a really nice pitch. Actually, just the location was off on it. That was actually a really good pitch. Now I look at, come on behind you guys, so I just watched it again.
Is a strike, 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3, guys. Ball 3.
Pitching around him. He's pitching around him.
Yeah, SGA Sports. I meant Calzone.
That's funny, Joe. That's funny. That's funny.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. It is low and inside, and we have a little cooking percolator going, baby. First and second, and nobody out.
Belly, come on.
We got Belly, as Nathan said. We got Belly. This is my guy. This is my guy. Belly's my guy.
What the hell?
SGA, to answer your question, we will have you on soon. It's hard with the play-by-play because we can't concentrate on talking one-on-one, but we will have you on shortly, I promise you. Here comes the first pitch to the belly bomb. It's a strike. No balls and a strike. First and second, nobody out. Bellinger, red-hot Bellinger. Do the Yankees try the double steal here, guys, or let Dominguez go to third? I don't think so. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball in the right field. That's a base hit. Around third is Dominguez, and the Yankees lead 1-0.
Let's go, Yankee. Come on.
Belly. He's the man.
My boy Bellinger.
And you guys are worried about us not having him next year.
Don't sign him. Oh, trade him. Oh, okay. Are you kidding me?
No way. Bellinger is one of our most consistent hitters.
CT, man, you're the greatest. Dominguez with that blazing speed. Could you I'm salivating. Can you imagine Spencer Jones and them together with him running like a, oh my God. And Giancarlo. Here comes the first pitch.
Do you guys realize Bellinger is closing on hitting 300? He's at 278 right now.
Yeah, he's been heating up, so we need that.
1 ball, no balls and a strike with first and second. The Yanks leading 1-0. Man, it'd be great if they could go to 4-0 and and Kem,
let's go, Stanton.
Strike 2. 0-2 on Giancarlo Stanton here in the bottom of the first. The set, the look at the runners, and here comes the pitch. Line in the right field. That's going to be a base hit. And here comes Judge. Judge goes around the floor, and of course, Giancarlo stays at first. And belly bombs, goes to third.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Let's go.
I told you that belly catch. That belly catch, baby. Woo. That's the way, baby. That's the way.
That's momentum right there. That's where you come on. That's
the way, baby.
Let's go, D-Train. What's up, D-Train?
D-Train, you gave us some luck. Thank you, baby. JT, you gave us luck. Let's go, Yankees. Where do you get an announcer like this, huh? since Phil Rizzuto. I am the new Phil Rizzuto here, baby.
Yeah.
First and third, nobody out.
Now Jazz is batting 247 right now with a slugging of 502.
Man, there's nothing like a brand new Yankee helmet. Doesn't that look tremendous?
No, I used to like John Crook's helmet that looked like it had like chewing tobacco all over it. You know, it was all nasty or whatever, pine tar, whatever he put on it.
I told you this week, the Yankees going to blow them away. Aye.
You guys remember the game with John Crook and Randy Johnson in the All-Star game?
Grounded a second, and he's going to only get one out, and another run scores. It's now 3-0 Yankees. Let's go. Hey, Giancarlo made it to second, so 2 more hits might get him home.
He moved. But if you guys remember, there was.
And D-Train, who's the one that I'm telling you, the Yankees are listening to us in the morning. Cashman has nothing better to do but to finally listen to me 2 times in a row, baby. That's me.
We have a consistent lineup. Finally.
We did it, baby. We did it. Goldschmidt batting 290. The average going up a little bit more. He's been a little hotter after that bad stretch.
He had a great second half of the last season, so I expect some things from Goldschmidt.
Yep.
Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Steps on. No, he didn't step on second. So now I don't know why he didn't step on second, but now the Yankee. So there's a runner on third. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I was ahead of myself. So there's man on third and 2 outs, and that brings up kind of hot Austin Wells.
Well,
He's over the Mendoza line, that's for sure.
Well, I was just going to say, though, you guys, if anybody in the chat wants to see something very amusing, look up Randy Johnson pitching to John Crook in the All-Star game.
Oh, yeah.
And Randy Johnson was throwing probably 100-plus mile-an-hour pitches, and John Crook was scared of him. And he was just like swinging the bat, and he was smiling. Like you could tell it was funny what was going on. It's hilarious. Check it out, guys, if you do.
1-1 on Austin Wells.
He's batting 221 right now. He has a 459 slugging average.
We got to get that slugging average home. Up. Yeah. Here comes the pitch, and it's down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Let's go. Come on.
I told you, Rob, that it's going to take 2 more hits unless it's a home run to get Stanton home. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. And hit in the air to right field, and it's going to be the 3rd out. But the Yankees scored 3 runs in the first inning, 3-0 at the end of 1.
Hopefully this gives Cam the confidence now.
Well, it better. It should.
I'm just glad.
Let's. Sean Browning says 14-game hitting streak. I would guess that's for Belly. Is that for Belly?
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Because Belly, as he said, I mean, don't judge Belly's slow start this year. He's gonna give it to us. And remember last year that Goldschmidt had a great second half. So guys, don't forget that, because that's important to remember. These players kind of have their niche of how they perform. So roll with it. You know.
No, I know, Rob. You're joking about Stanton. Listen, I'm just happy that he could try to get around.
Yeah.
Browning, Alec, the Undertaker. All right. Even here we talk about wrestling.
Well, you can't put Stanton down too much. I mean, he did steal a base last year. I remember that game. He stole a base. It was later in the season, but he did steal a base, which I couldn't believe it when it happened.
He stole a base, and I danced an Italian tarantella. What does that mean? 1 base in 10 years?
I'm just saying, you know, he did.
No, I'm just joking around. You see, now they're at home watching this commercial, that commercial. Don't take this. Don't do this. Talk about betting and blah, blah. You get real life over here, guys. We have fun, and we give you the play-by-play. Who's got it better than that?
We give you guys an inside depth.
Yeah.
inside that. Now, one thing, I just want to throw this out there because I have a few people in my family who've had a gambling problem. Have fun with gambling, but there's at the bottom of those commercials, there's a 1-800 number if you have a problem with gambling.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of DraftKings. There's these systems, and I'm not against that. I'm just saying be careful. There's a number at the bottom if you have a problem, and that's why it's put at the bottom. So gamble, be responsible, just like they say with drinking. Be responsible. Don't drink and drive. The same thing with gambling. If you have a problem, take care of it.
You guys know Craig Carton from WFAN?
Yes.
He went through a gambling situation.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Now he has his own gambling show on WFAN to help
One
out
ball
other
and
people.
one strike here in the
help out
top
other
of the
people.
second to Polanco.
That is great. See, that's what you need to do. Network, help people. We need to be helping each other. That frustrates me this day and age that people seem to just leave everyone hanging. You know what I mean? So it's nice when somebody goes out of their way to do something like that, Nathan.
Pitch was 99 miles an hour, and it's outside. It's 2 balls and 1 strike to Polanco.
Man, this guy is coming up clutch right now from Yankee Stadium at YouTube. He's on YouTube Live right now. This is amazing. Because I don't have the what they call it, what they're on today. What is
Oh,
that?
okay.
Yeah.
Can you send me that link? Cause I'm 30. I'm
middle, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Okay, let me send you that link. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm 30 seconds behind Joe. This is really difficult right now. I'm just being honest.
It is called. Okay, let me. I'll text you the.
The
Yeah,
2-2 pitch, just a bit outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So he has command of the fastball. He's a little off on the breaking pitch, but that that comes with time, obviously.
And Polanco's batting 251.
Steps off the mound, and he's ready. And here we go with the 3-2 pitch here in the top of the second to Polanco, and it is way outside. Ball 4, runner on first, and nobody out here in the top of the
I
second.
just texted you the YouTube name. CT.
Thank you. Give me a second, because this has been driving me nuts the whole time I'm trying to do this play-by-play. I'm like 30 seconds behind. So this would help. Usually I'm pretty close to Joe or Ken, but today I'm very far behind.
Right,
So
guys.
So,
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball to second.
One
Over to Volpe, 1. Out
Let's
to
go.
first. A double dip. 2 outs here in the top of the second inning.
Let me know if it works
Here
for
we
you.
go, baby. Here we go.
it's nice when we're not offensively hitting into double plays. We're watching the other team hit into double plays. What a magical moment.
Right here.
Cam,
It was
Cam,
Chisholm. It was Chisholm.
Cam
to
has
Volpe.
Cam has 2 walks, but he needs to lessen the walks a little bit.
Well, way up high at 99. 1 ball and no strikes to Dominic Calzone. I mean, Calzone. I don't think he'd mind if I call him Calzone. Here comes the 1-0 pitch.
Right.
Right down Broadway. 97 miles an hour. Oh, he's throwing it easy. He's going easy on them. 97 now.
Okay, there it is.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Thank you very much. I'm sorry, guys.
No
I'm
problem.
really trying to keep up with you.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Little ground ball behind home plate, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
He's sitting in the upper deck, so you'll see the upper deck angle.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm in time now. That's all I wanted was to be in time, Or I'm close to in time. This guy, BX Bomber? Huh?
He's from Box. I think he's from BX Bomber.
1-2 pitch, way up high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That was a 99 mile an hour fastball, 4-seam fastball. So he's a little wild.
Yeah, that's why he has 2 walks, but
But the double play is a beautiful thing. Here comes the pitch.
oh,
Ground ball to third base.
Get him.
I don't think they're going to get him. No, eat it. And that's it. A little base it down the third base line. No harm, no foul. So there's a man on first and 2 outs. Hey, just getting to the ball, he did a good job, Peraza. one thing you got to say, he's great defensively, but unfortunately, it doesn't travel to his bat. I mean, he
Yeah.
can't hit a lick. He
Yeah.
makes Mario Mendoza look good.
Yeah.
Ben Williamson is up. He's batting 256 with 1 home run. Here comes the pitch, right down Broadway at 98 miles an hour.
I love the mechanics in his right shoulder here.
Yep.
I like it. He's not throwing awkwardly.
30 pitches so far, 1 2/3 innings. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hit foul. It was actually off of Austin Wells and the umpire and went behind home plate. So it's 0-2. I'm so glad that we don't have the voice on. We don't have to listen to that dopey sound.
Yeah.
0-2. That sound is so annoying. 0-2. Ken sets. He takes a look at the runner. Sets, and the 0-2 pitch. He throws to first base, and no dice. So it's still 0-2 as we play the top of the second inning. Everyone, if you're just joining us, the Yankees are leading 3-0. And they did it with base hits, which was very, very impressive. The 0-2 pitch, way outside, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Guys, you could see this guy has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
If he stays healthy, this guy's a keeper. He's a real keeper.
I'm liking what I'm seeing right now.
The 1-2 pitch, the pitch, way outside, 2-2. Oh, 2-2.
Hey, how do you do?
And how do you do? Or as
How do you do?
Ken says, deuce.
You too.
Yeah, deuce.
Deuce. The Ugly Truth.
3 eggs.
Make sure you guys check out Jason Custodio's channel.
He swung
The
on
Ugly
it.
Truth.
Strike 3. He gone. He gone. At the end of 1.5, the Yankees lead 3-0.
3-0.
Something
I'm sorry. What was your announcement about Jason C?
Oh, just make sure everyone to check out Jason Custodio's show.
Yeah.
Wonderful show. Check out The Ugly Truth. Check out Nissan, of course, and check out us. We're on Discord. I'll post a link up in a little while.
Also check out our show, Nitin Sports.
Job on the Hut.
Job on the Mouse show.
Yeah.
Cam has shown me enough. At worst, he can throw out of the bullpen this year. Oh, I don't think so. Not right now. If he shows a lot, the Yankees may not go for that starting pitcher. Maybe they'll go for 2 relievers. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. I mean, there are rumors flying all over the place, but you're going to get that now. You're going to hear real news. You're going to hear fake news. You're going to hear no news. But one thing's certain, I'm sure the Yankees are going to come up with something. And as you could, just read between the lines, Yankee fans, the things that are happening. And just the mere fact that they really said goodbye to DJ LeMahieu. What is that telling us? That is telling us that a trade is close, but I think it's going to be on the Yankees' terms. If the Yankees don't like it, then
breaking news: the Yankees have just gotten a. I'm just joking.
Now, starting pitching, that's going to be our one big move splash, in my opinion, is we're going to get somebody big starting pitching-wise, and the rest will be low-key moves.
Well, you think the third baseman will be a small move?
It depends. As I said, I'd really like the third baseman from the Royals, and I'd like Seth Lugo. I really think we could put together a trade package to get those two. And I know people are going to be against that, but, I'm just saying that's what I would like to do right now.
And here comes Volpe. Volpe hits one to right field and deep. And there it goes. It's off the wall.
Oh, double.
Volpe goes to second. He's out.
Oh.
What were you gonna say, Nathan?
Seth Lugo would be your instant number 2 pitcher, I think.
That's what I said to Joe earlier. I said you'd have Fried, Lugo, Rodon,
Yeah.
Hill, and then either
Wait,
Warren or Yarborough.
Louis Hill. Sorry, Louis Hill.
Yeah, Hill or but at 5, I would say
I think-
Yarborough or Warren.
Or Cam.
That's a great on bite. That's
and see the option we might have here.
Peraza hits one to right field to Calzone, and it's 2 outs.
And that's a good top 3 though. If you can get Seth Lugo.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's an under the radar. No one's really talking. You guys ever notice that?
The problem with Lugo is he gets hurt a lot.
Yeah, but listen, but when healthy, he's
when healthy,
unhittable.
do the Yankees really need another problem child?
Yeah, but
do they need another problem child?
But outside of Merrill Kelly, he's the better option too. I mean,
I'm with you. I think that's it. I was
CT Cards. I like CT Cards' idea, getting the Royals third baseman along with the pitcher, and then possibly a bullpen help in another trade.
Yep.
Yeah. 2 balls and no strikes on Dominguez. The 2-0 pitch.
Oh.
Swung on and lined right field and over the head of the right fielder into the wall.
Man, Volpe would have scored. Come on.
At second, and if Volpe would have stayed it, but no, Volpe had the right thing. The guy just made a tremendous throw. Otherwise, we probably obviously would have had another run. But Dominguez, there he goes with that hitting and with that speed. Went all the way to the wall, but that right fielder, Calzone, as I call him, he's got some arm.
Now, the one thing I want to point out to both you guys in the audience too is, do you realize us having a consistent lineup? Yesterday, Jason struggled, right? We gave him another shot. What a concept. You know what I mean? Like, if you keep him in there, he's going to get more comfortable. But if you're expecting instant results.
They also, by the way, intentional walk to Aaron Judge.
Oh, my
And the belly bomber's up. And the first the belly bomber. Here it comes, right down Broadway, strike 1. Just a quick thought. Maybe Grissom is out because he's possibly in a trade. In the trade discussions, they don't want him to get hurt. Here comes the pitch down low and skips past the catcher, but no movement. So it's still first and second, and 2 outs with the Yankees leading 3-0. Intentional walks, guys. Aaron Judge, 24 for the Yankees all time. And also Mickey Mantle had 23. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Belly. Swung on and hit foul behind home plate. So it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to the belly bomber, as I like to call him.
I'm telling you right now, Trent Grissom is packing his bags for the Misty Mountains. He's going somewhere else. Well, I've been saying that for a couple of weeks, and no one wants to hear it.
1-2 pitch is way outside. 2 balls and 2 ball, 2 and 2, and you know what to do. It's 2 and 2.
How do you do?
How do you do?
You do. What concerns me about
2
this?
Strikes, 2 outs, and the pitch. Ground ball to first base, and he scoops it up, and the inning is over.
Wow.
At the end of 2 innings, the Yankees 3 and the Mariners nothing.
We could add another run there, but
Yeah. I agree, Nathan. I think what something that's interesting is you notice that Grisham and Rice are not in the lineup tonight. And I'm not saying to overthink this, but Rice has been very. I don't know. I'm just saying. I really
for one reason. You know why?
Trade.
Because I said so.
Trade.
I said you got to have the lineup 2 days in a row, and they finally listened to me.
No, it could be a trade package too. I'm
with Nathan. I'm on Nathan out. There's something going on right now.
Talk about trade. July 16th. We'll talk all the trade you want. Right now, we got to worry about our rookie pitcher, and hopefully maybe a trade will break during the broadcast, and then we can talk all we want with it. But it's all speculation, and unless it happens, and unless we know under good authority, I don't want to spread fake news.
Oh, we're not spreading fake news. We're just talking about it. It's commercial break, so we're just kind of scratching an itch that we have.
No, I understand. I understand.
But what's nice is Bellinger. I said, he's now at 280 average. He's creeping closer to 300, and you still have Goldschmidt batting 289. And Jazz is up to 245, which is a lot better than he was earlier in the season. So you're seeing some improvement out of this team. I think you're right, Joe. That play Belly made may have woken up the team, and Belly's my man. I love Bellinger, so this is cool. Mm-hmm. He likes to replace my Michael King. Like when Michael King left, I was very depressed last year. When they got Belly, I went, yay, we got Belly. It's not that I don't like the players, out currently on the Yankees. There's certain players that I really like their mechanics and stuff. I really like to watch and stuff like that. So, we know Judge is going to hit homers. We know this. So it's nice to have a new, fresh face, new blood, and I thought that was really interesting to watch Bellinger struggle early in the season. And all of a sudden he has been awesome. He's one.
The 0-1 pitch right down Broadway, 1-1. Cole Young is up.
Belly will opt into he will be a Yankee next year. Whether it'll be on the outfield at first base, that's another question.
Who? Belly?
Bellinger. Yeah.
1-1 pitch swung on and missed. 97 mile an hour fourth seam fastball.
Now, Nathan and Joe, do you think they'll move Bellinger to first base next year?
It depends, because if they get an outfield in all season, then he'll most likely go to first base. Because I think
the one
at this point,
down Broadway, strike three. Grab some bench, baby. Grab some bench.
4 strikeouts, Joe. Let's go.
4. Down Broadway. Whoa.
I think Kyle Tucker is out of her price range.
No, that's not happening.
Kyle Tucker.
Guys,
but if they get
we can't even dream about that. That's not happening.
If Spencer Jones comes up next year, right? For example, if he doesn't get traded, if he comes up next year, then you put Belly at first.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, that makes sense. I agree with that, Nathan.
1 ball and no strikes to Crawford. The 1-0 pitch to Crawford. Way up high, 2-0. Come on, don't put the speedsters on. Let him earn his way on. 286 with 6 homers and 31 RBIs.
Well, Schlittler is at 2 1/3 innings, 1 hit, 2 walks, and 4 Ks.
Oh, he earned his way. There it goes down the line, and it is gone.
No.
Solo. I said let him earn his way, and he listened to me, but not that way. Solo home run.
Come on, Joe.
So it is now 3-1.
Come on, Joe.
What do you want from me? I didn't want him walking. I'm sick of the walks. Oh, they got that ridiculous a stick or whatever the heck that is. Man, oh man. Could clubs just be normal when they hit a home run? And here comes Rodriguez. So let's see how he does under a little bit of pressure now. First pitch, strike one, right down Broadway, 0-1. That was a fastball that actually a slider that was very straight.
Hey, did he what just happened here? Oh, never mind.
Lost the stream.
The 0-1 pitch, and that is popped up foul behind home plate, and it's 0-2. And of course, now Prime has to show this home run 40,000 times.
Yeah.
We know that it went over the fence, guys. We don't have to see it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Yes.
Swung on and missed.
He gone. 5 strikeouts. Let's go.
Strikeouts. So that's a nice way to come back after a homer. A high fastball. No way he was going to catch up with that baby.
I'm not worried about the solo home run. I'm worried about him getting it out of jam. So, he handled that pretty well. 2 outs here. He gave him a home run. He didn't freak out. That's a good thing. And that's what we need to see is more confidence.
He's looking good so far.
Yeah, we need confidence, and I think we need to give confidence to our young players. And sometimes I don't feel like the younger players are getting the confidence build up and the boost from the team at times. I'm just saying that's my 2 cents. I'm not claiming that's actually what's happening. I'm just saying, when you have a younger player, you need people around, and that's why we were talking about.
Pitch has popped up, and it's either Volpe or Chaz, and Volpe makes the catch, and that's 3 innings in the book. So he's allowed 1 run, 2 hits through 3 innings with 5 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Not shabby at all.
He's at 45 pitches, 28 have been strikes. I said he gave up the 1 homer. He has 5 Ks, 2 walks, 1 earned run, 2 hits in 3 innings. Come on, what more do you guys want?
I'd like to get you. I mean, you're always criticizing. So let's hear what you think of the pitcher. What do you think about rookie sensation? Let's hear it.
Sean Browning goes. Al Duque had 13 Ks in his MLB debut.
I was at that game, by the way, back in 1998. Yes, I was.
Oh, wow, nice.
That was a great game.
Let's go.
99 says, I think he's great. Oh, my God, he likes somebody. He likes somebody.
Let's go, 99.
Let's like somebody. Let him know. I can't believe it. News at 11. News at 11. 99 like somebody. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Woo!
Woo! Woo!
Yeah,
Ric Flair.
Woo! Oh, man. Okay, that's interesting.
Joe can sing. Yeah, you're right, man. Sean, you want to join me? Happy days are here again. Let's go.
Okay, guys.
Uh-oh.
You know who's not the trade I just talked about
it's happening
right now.
Mm-hmm.
Look who's at third base tonight for the Royals.
Who is it?
It's not your normal guy.
Oh, okay.
It's Garcia.
Wow, so that means something. Okay, CT Cards, you might be up to something.
Oh, please.
So he should. There's no reason to take out a guy hitting like 300 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like this is weird.
I forgot. Is he a switch hitter or a right-handed hitter or a lefty?
Sorry, my computer's all messed up. Mariners.
I think he's a righty.
Okay.
Giancarlo is no balls and 2 strikes. He just hits one down the left field line, but it was foul. Nothing in 2.
Oh, there we go. Okay, give me a second.
I think he's a right-handed hitter. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down low for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of the 3rd. And so right now the Yankees are 3 games out, and the Rays are 4.5. The Yankees could cut it to 2.5 with a win tonight. Up high. Oh, no, he called it strike 3. What's a game without Giancarlo Stanton striking out? You tell me.
So he's a right.
It's like waking up with Folgers. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said that wrong. Garcia is playing, and that's the guy I wanted. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys.
Garcia's
amazing. He got glasses on.
I'm sorry. I looked at it quickly, and I thought something else. I'm really sorry, guys. Sorry, guys, in the chat. Sorry. But
no way, 99. How can you say that? Maybe he's standing with the strikeouts, but man, can he run? So he's going to get a lot more base hits. Here comes the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2.
CT Garcia is the main guy at third.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I messed that up. Okay. I got confused. I'm sorry, Nathan. For a second there, I looked at it and went, "He's not playing." I thought so. I'm not trying to give you guys false hope, but sorry about that. Sorry.
Yeah, 99 over 22. You cannot assume that Jones is Stanton. You cannot do that.
I mean, he's way faster. That's
he's faster than Stanton, but
outside 1 and 2.
You cannot say he strikes out like Stanton.
Stanton, or not Stanton. I keep reading it. Spencer Jones looked good today, though. You know,
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. The set, the pitch, down low, almost hits Chaz. And now it is 2-2. And how do you do?
2-2. And how do you do?
How do you do? Goldschmidt is waiting on deck. There's a 2-2 pitch coming to Chaz. Way outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. I want to thank everybody in the stream for hanging out with us here in the bottom of the 3rd inning as the Yankees lead 3-1. A 3-2 count on Chaz Chisholm.
It is.
The pitch swung on and hit in the air to deep center field. Way back. It is out of here.
Yeah,
Adiosi. Mr. Chansman. Adiosi. All right, baby.
we've awoken. We've awoken from our slumber.
It is 4-1, the New York Yankees. Wow, that was a shot, man. Guys, that was creamed. Do I hear the belly catch has woken up the team? Do I hear that, Mr. CT? Do I hear that? Oh, I don't think so. Oh, but I do.
Chaz, let's go, Chaz.
Well, today.
What a difference a day makes. 24 hours. Goldschmidt pops it up foul behind the plate. Last week at this time, we were all gloom and doom. And now we're hunky-dory, baby. Hunky-dory.
Now everything looks good, Joe.
It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood.
Joe, everything looks good now, Joe. You think so?
Well, Spencer Jones today.
Everything looks good now.
Here comes the, oh man, that was really sad. Right down. Here comes the Chisholm, 6 home runs in his last 12 games.
Yep.
1-2 on Goldschmidt, and here comes the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball. It hits him. And just goes to the pitcher, so we'll do it again. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Goldschmidt's batting .289. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, what I was going to say is Spencer Jones today hit a home run that traveled 418 feet and had an exit velocity of 110 miles per hour.
Yeah, it was awesome. I saw it. That guy can rake. So it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Goldschmidt, and here comes the pitch, way up high, 2-2. We have a lot of 2-2 counts tonight, guys.
Yeah.
You're gonna say everything looks good now with the team.
Imagine just a few days ago we were all gloom and doom.
Yeah, and now.
Yeah.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch, swung on and hit in the air to left field, but foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch count is starting to wake on Mr. Evans. 50. This is going to be the 51st pitch, and in good fashion, Chaz Chisholm can't keep quiet in the dugout. He is happy as heck. The pitch popped up to first base. The first baseman makes the catch, Riley, and it's 2 outs. Goldschmidt is going to grab some bench. And we have another hitter, don't we? Mr. Wells.
Let's go, Wells.
Wells for 1, he flied out in the 1st inning.
Wells is only hitting 220 right now with a 457 slugging average. That's a little scary to me.
And the first pitch is a high fly ball to center field. Coming in is Rodriguez, makes the catch, and that'll do it. So at the end of 3 innings, everyone, the Yankees lead 4-1.
Let's go.
I'm happy we're in the lead. I'm just a little concerned about Wells, and we talked about Volpe. I mean, look at Wells is batting 220, Volpe's batting 219, and Peraza, I'm not expecting really anything out of offensively. He's defense. I rely on him for defense, but Wells and Volpe are a little concerning here. Have any of you guys thought about the potential that Volpe might be traded?
Well, Cashman said earlier today that Volpe's a shortstop for now.
Okay.
He's not going to do anything with Volpe, he said.
Okay, I was just curious. I hadn't read that. I was just
Guys,
curious.
he's not going to come out and say he's our shortstop right now, but I'm trying to trade him.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, you're going to say that. He said that he still believes in him, Cashman said.
The whole team believes in him. They love him. You know, he's an inspiration to them. You know, he's a Yankee fan from the time he knew the word Yankees. He grew up the Yankee fan. His whole family's Yankee fans. They are true blue Yankee fans.
I come from a once, twice, 3 times. If it's not working out after the 3rd time, it's not working out.
Well, you want to give him one more year, right?
No, I don't. No, I was not the person who said that.
Oh, I thought you said, you know, one more year and then he's out of here.
No, I thought with DJ it was going to be one more year. You know, finish the season, he'd be out of here. With Volpe, I'm not saying he's going to get traded this year, but
Oh, I'm sorry, that was Jonathan. That was
Yeah,
Jonathan.
yeah.
Yes.
Do you still think he might get traded?
With Volpe,
I know.
I do.
He's
I
not
do.
getting traded. He's not getting traded.
Wouldn't surprise me. The Yankees have done stranger things.
Let me ask you this: what are options at shortstop? We have our infield depth is pretty good, I guess, but none of them are ready.
Yeah. Well,
They need
Lombard Jr.'s got a ways to go.
Yeah, they still need a couple more.
Rosarena hits the first pitch to right field, right at Aaron Judge. 1 man out. 1 pitch, 1 man out. 47 pitches now for Cam.
We hope that Volpe improves, right? Does a better job. That's our main thing right now. Hopefully, I don't know, but Cashman still believes in him. Let's see what happens. But like I said, our infield depth in the minors, they're not really ready yet, so they need time to develop.
Another guy we haven't talked about, everyone. Hey, Chris the Flash, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
He called us beautiful. Thank you for the compliment.
Thank you. Chris is the man.
Man, you are the best.
Yeah,
I know. He wants to come on tomorrow morning. He's buttering us up, CT.
He's got to come on now if he wants to be on in the morning. Chris, you better come on now.
Tomorrow morning, that's when he's good. He's got to wake everybody up with that smile of his.
Now, Nathan, you asked me a question. Now,
actually, Joe, he called me beautiful, not you guys. I'll just joke.
Oh, now I'm offended.
Oh yeah. This is what I think of you. Goodbye. We love you. Don't worry.
But Nathan, you asked me that question, right?
Yeah.
Now, what about IKF?
Joe said he wouldn't mind it. So I mean, if that's a solution they have to come up, then I'll take it, I guess. Having him back. The question is, would he want to come back?
Yeah, I agree. Like, I really don't. I think he has a sour taste in his mouth after his experience with us. So but you never know. But I'm just throwing that out there because you asked me who would play, and I'm like, well, look at who, Wiley Adams.
IKF would be the shortstop, you're saying?
Yeah.
No
shortstop. Okay.
Oh boy, here comes one hit deep to right field. Way back, and that ball is gone.
Who just hit that one?
Polanco.
Polanco.
4-2 now, guys. So that's 2 home runs. So maybe he's a baby. Maybe he's going to be a baby catfish hunter. Give up just solo home runs.
So CC, so if they trade, so you're saying IKF for this year too, or next year?
If we get rid of, say, Volpe, we in a trade package, we could get IKF for cheap, pennies on the dollar, and it would take care for this year. I'm not saying we want him for 3-4 years or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, for this year.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it, I guess.
Me neither. I think it's Kind of a smart idea. That I said I'm kind of looking
comes
through
the
the
0-1
cracks of the
pitch,
trade
Yeah.
deadline.
and it's strike two.
So Joe, you wouldn't mind either, right? IKF.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Nothing
I
against
like
Ryan.
IKF.
How about the chat? Do you guys like IKF chat? The chat? Anybody in the chat likes IKF?
I always liked him. I just think we played him out of position.
Yeah.
We kind of drove him nuts, and we shouldn't have done that. It's almost like what we were doing with Jazz, and luckily Jazz is at second right now. So hopefully the Yankees have
The
woken up.
0-2 pitch popped up down third base, and Peraza's under it in foul territory, makes the catch. 2 men out here in the top of the 4th inning. Good comeback. So after the home run, he comes right back 1, 2, 3 with an out. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign of a pitcher because he could have buckled down and given up another hit and another hit and another hit, and we don't want that. So, but he's showing a lot of poise. He really is. The first pitch is another pop up. Will this stay in play? Let's see. Peraza, nope. It's going about 3-4 rows in the third base dugout. So it's strike one. No balls and a strike. I'm telling you, when I see when they turn to the pitcher, I think I'm watching Garrett Cole. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He has the same hairstyle, everything. The 0-1 pitch, grounded to first. Nice play by Gold. There goes Ken to first, and the inning is over. Nice recovery. Good recovery. So at the end of 3.5, 4-2 Yankees, and he's given up 3 hits but 2 homers.
Yeah. Well, he's given us 4 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 5 Ks, 2 home runs, 55 pitches. I'll take it.
That's not bad. That's good.
I was thinking maybe, I think I said to you, Joe, that, we may see him limited tonight, and maybe he only was going to pitch like 3 innings. So for him to give us 4, 55.
Thank you, Chris.
He could, if you guys really think about it, with this pitch count, you could get 6 innings out of him today if he can, solve this home run problem.
I want to address what Rob Saxon said. And you'd like to see Alan Winans get another shot. I really believe that this guy's going to get another shot, man. He's not going back. He might not see the minor leagues again. And I really hope they don't play with this guy. Either you keep him or bring him down and just let him stay there. Not this up and down thing.
That's what they did. Yeah, that's what they did to my coworker Java, man. They did They did him wrong like that.
Well, it's not so much they brought him down, but it was bullpen, starter, starter, bullpen, starter. It was like a jumping jack. And then what they did, and then what happened? The icing on the cake was the migrant, those stupid flies and everything. Torrey had to get him out of the game. They had to take the Yankees off the field.
Joe, you're giving me nightmares. You're giving me a nightmare of that.
That is the one thing that Joe Torre will always regret it. And if you have his book, and it's a really good book, the Joe Torre story, the 98 Yankees, between 98, 97, 98, but it was unbelievable. So, I mean, that, Jabba got a raw deal here, kind of. Mm-hmm. As ball 1 on Anthony Volpe, as we start the bottom of the 4th, the first pitch. The next pitch is grounded to short. Nice play. And he bounces the ball to first, and he gets him out. So Volpe again is actually he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, he got a hit. He got a hit today. Yeah. No, they call that the blank end of the stick.
Hey, CZ, can you get the scoreboard up?
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Some scores in between the announcements.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
And Peraza stands up. Here comes the first pitch, and that's in there for a call strike. Peraza's 0 for 1. He lined out in the 2nd inning, and unfortunately, he's only hitting 156. Okay.
Well, the Red Sox have
ground ball to shortstop, and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
The Red Sox are up 2-0 over the Rockies. The Marlins are down 3-0 to the Reds. The Twins are up 3-0 over the Cubs. The Royals are up 1-0 over the Pirates, and the Cards are down 3-1 against the Nationals.
And the Red Sox. How about the Detroit game?
Give me a second. I'm sorry. The Detroit lost 7-3 today. Woo!
To Tampa, right?
Yeah, Tampa. Wow. The Tigers have been on a roll there. Sorry, I didn't scroll down all the way, guys. So the Rays lost 7-3. The Phillies won 13-0 against the Giants, and the White Sox beat the Blue Jays, and the Brewers beat the Dodgers. So.
Here comes the pitch to Dominguez. Hit deep to right field. Oh, right at the wall. Warning track power. Just missed it. And the inning is over. So at the end of 4, the Yankees lead the Mariners 4-2, going to the top of the 5th. Go ahead, guys.
Schlittler, like I said, he's at 55 pitches, and what I think something to really look at for a new guy, for somebody we're bringing up, 36 of those 55 have been strikes. That's a really good sign to see. I like his mechanics. I like his movement with his front left leg. His placement with his foot looks very good for a pitcher. He looks like he knows what he's doing, and that's really good to see, because I've seen the Yankees in the past bring up guys where you could tell by their foot placement when they land on their foot, their shoulder. You could tell they're going to have an issue with an injury issue, or they're not going to have the location that they want to have. And he looks really good tonight. I said if we get 6 innings out of him, this will be to me amazing, because I called maybe 3 innings we'd get out of him. So I'm glad nothing in there.
He's on that pitch count.
I said for Cam, I said 5 or 6 innings for Cam.
Oh, see, okay. You'll get your what you said. Like last night. Like we almost all got what we wanted, other than 1/3 of an inning. Remember? Yep. Remember, we all wanted 6 innings, 6 innings pitched that award, but somebody called Judge, we called Belly, but we all got our wish. You know what I mean? Almost.
Oh yeah, I mean, really, it's really awesome. So, listen, I mean, the bottom line, Chris says we got to win this one, and we gain a game. We haven't gained a game in so long. We forgot what that's all about. The Yankees have been losing ground every day, basically. So he's right. Sean Browning said, I said 6 innings, 7 Ks, and 2 runs. 99 says, wow, I'm definitely going to watch that now. I'm not sure. Okay. Chris said, I said 12 Ks, but he's almost halfway there. All right, well, we're starting the top of the 5th, guys, and Williamson is up, and the first pitch swung on and hit foul behind home plate off of Austin Wells. Again, his mask. Austin Wells, not for nothing, he gets pounded a lot behind the plate. Unbelievable. So Ben Williamson is batting .254 with a homer and 15 RBIs. Ken's sets and the pitch. Pop foul behind home plate. 0-2. And he's going to be throwing his 58th pitch, guys. So I think this may be the last. This may be the last inning for him.
No, it depends how quick he pitches this inning.
Yeah.
The 0-2 pitch, line foul. Ooh. Down the right field line. And they're showing his proud mother and father right now. That's great. Awesome.
Now, is it true that the All-Star Game's going to have the automatic ball strike system? I didn't know that. If that's true, I really didn't know that.
Well, that's great. The 0-2 pitch, swung on and hit in the air to left field, and Dominguez is under it, makes the catch. 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. Mm-hmm. Honestly, guys, it looks like he's running a little bit out of gas. He's huffing and puffing a lot. But then again, when when you're throwing 100 miles an hour. Now 99 says, according to Jeff Passan. Okay,
What is according to
What?
Jeff? What?
meaning what?
The All-Star game will have the automatic ball strike system, according to Jeff Passan. I did not know that. I didn't know that.
Got it. Here comes
Oh,
the pitches outside, ball one. One ball and no strikes.
Now that's going to be interesting. During this All-Star break, we get to see how the system works. You know what I mean? Like we have a front page or front row seat to see how this works. This is going to be interesting. If that's true.
Yeah. 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed to Young, 1-1.
So spring training next year will also have it. That's what 99 said, and he said I just saw it on ESPN. I'm not doubting in 99. I hadn't heard that, so that's cool.
They said spring training next year will have it. Yeah, well, that's good. That's not too good on the umpires, though. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, and just missed. 2 balls and a strike here in the top of the 5th inning. That is pitch number 62. 62 pitches for this young sensation. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Popped up foul behind home plate, and it's 2-2. And how do you do?
Well, so far, guys and gals in the chat, Bellinger singled to right, Dominguez scored, Judge the second, Stanton singled to right, Judge scored, Bellinger to third, Chisholm grounded out to second, but Bellinger scored, Stanton the second. Crawford homered, though, for the Seattle. Chisholm homered, though, for us, and Polanco homered for
Seattle. Swung on
Seattle.
and missed for strike 3. That is number 6. It looks like I might be wrong. He's throwing hard again. Wow.
Yep.
That had I guarantee you that was 100 miles an hour. I couldn't see it. It was in that very small box. Wow. Actually, it was a tip in the glove.
You just said he looked tired. He looked gassed. He's throwing 100 miles an hour, but he's gassed.
He did. He looked gassed.
Joe, Stephen B says something in the comments.
Yankees. Okay, hold on a minute. Foul ball behind home plate, and the count is 0-2. Oh, warming up in the bullpen. I think that was Ian Hamilton. I think it went so fast. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit foul near the Yankee dugout. So we'll do it again. 67. This is going to be pitch number 68. Well, we figured that, CT, that he was going to do between 65 and 75.
Yeah. Yep. We talked about that earlier.
Okay, here comes the 0-2 pitch here in the top of the 5th with 2 outs. Swung on and hit in the air to deep left center field. Dominguez is under it, makes the catch. So 5 solid innings by the rookie. Very, very nicely done. The Yankees lead 4-2. He's given up 3 hits, 2 solo home runs. We can live with that.
If I'm booing, I'm putting him out for one more inning. Let him start next inning.
Yeah.
Don't have him pitch the whole inning necessarily.
You know
Let's see what happens.
Let him come out, and then leave with a standing ovation.
Yep.
Let him feel good. Let him feel what it's like.
Confidence.
That takes too much thought, though. Analytics.
We just need to have confidence, and we need to give our players confidence. And I know we went through that rough patch, and I know we had that show, Joe, where we ranted and raved, and it was what it was. But I think we spoke for a lot of the fans that were frustrated, and maybe we said things that upset people. But at the same token, a lot of this did need to get out there. And look what's happening right now, Joe. You said it. We've woken up all of a sudden, and it seems like they are listening to you, Joe. So are they listening?
Things that I've been saying in the morning is coming true.
Yeah.
Try that. You get the lineup. The great play. Move Chaz to second base.
Yeah.
They come in 3s, and I got my 3. Now you guys have to come up with 3s.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Okay, did you see Stephen B's comment though, Joe?
Which one now?
The the one before Chris's.
Hey Joe, CT Cards and Nitin, is that the one?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
I just got home was in the Arctic for 2 hours, and I feel drained. But I'm surprised Yankees finally DFA DJ. Happy he was great for 4 years with us, but he regressed.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Stephen, and I hope you get some rest, please.
Yeah.
Aaron Judge is up, and he swings and misses for strike one. Hey, not for nothing. I don't want to say it too loud, but the game is moving along. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning, guys. That's a good thing.
This YouTube stream is ahead.
The what?
The YouTube stream I have on is ahead.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
it's ahead. Yeah.
Here comes the 0-1 pitch, and it is low for a ball, 1 ball, and 1 strike. 1-1 to the captain, who here comes the 1-1 pitch.
Come on, Judge.
Of course, my thing goes out now. Now that you said that, my picture goes out. That's back on. 1-2 on Aaron Judge.
Come on, Judge, let's go.
The set, and here comes the pitch.
Nate. Hey.
It is low, 2-2, and how do you do? I think I'm a little behind because it went blank. There's a foul, 2 balls and 2 strikes. I'm not going to correct it now. I'll collect it right after the inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Aaron Judge. Stands up there. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit foul again behind home plate, and we'll do it again. 2-2. And you know what? How do you do?
2-2. How do you do?
2-2. And how do you do?
Let's go.
All right, here we go. Here comes the 2-2 pitch again. Swung on and hit in the air to deep left field. Oh, what a play by Arozarena. Wow. And he's not known to be, a Gold Glover. Great play. Absolutely a great play.
I thought that was going to be gone. That was
if he would have, I'll tell you, if he would have lifted that ball would have went across the street.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That was tagged. I bet you that was about 109, 110 miles an hour. Easy. He crushed that. The belly bomber, it's strike one right down the middle here in the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs.
It is a good day, 99, when the Tigers, Blue Jays, and Dodgers all lose. I agree with you.
Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Pop foul behind home plate. And it's 0-2 to the belly bomber.
Well, the negative part to that Tigers losing, they lost to the Rays. So
Yeah.
But we are a game and a half ahead of them. 2 games, 2 in the loss column. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up high, 1-2. He's actually in good pitching shape. He's only
yeah. So Joe, we have to leave him in. They could.
No, I'm talking about the pitcher for the Mariners.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't think he's coming back out. Low and inside, 2-2.
Let's go, Belly.
Evans is at 72 pitches and 4 1/3 innings. He's given up 6 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 1 K, and 1 home run.
Pitches outside, and it is now 3-2. 3-2 on the belly bomber here in the bottom of inning number 5. And here comes the pitch, popped up, and again behind home plate, and we'll do it again. 2-2.
How do you do?
How do you do? How do you do, master? How do you do? sets. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. Swung on in line in the right center field for a base hit. And the hit machine, as we're going to call him now, the new hit machine is doing it all. We are so happy because you keep doing that and you have to pitch the Judge.
Oh.
Well,
yep.
that was a meatball of a pitch, really. I mean, the only thing was that he could have if he would have pulled to the left field, that might have been a home run. But he pulled to the right field and he got a single. That's fine. Bellinger's 14-game hitting streak. What's that? The second longest, I guess, in his career. Little break in the action.
Bellinger could potentially be hitting over 300 in the next 5 games. You know what I'm saying? Like before the All-Star break, he's batting 282 right now.
Yeah.
He has the potential to hit 300. And we were worried about him in the spring.
Here's that play. This is what turned the season around. Boom. Out at first. Giancarlo Stanton is up, 1 ball and no strikes. He wants the ball looked at. And Vargas is in the bullpen. He's got so much hair he can't even keep his cap on. 1 ball and no strikes, and the pitch is outside. 2 balls and no strikes to Giancarlo Stanton. Set the look at first, and the 2-0 pitch coming to Giancarlo. Up high, and they call it a strike. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 2 balls and a strike. I'm telling you, we need those that system. They can't stay like this. This is ridiculous.
I don't know. You're taking away something from baseball, in my opinion.
You are, but I mean, can they do their job the right way? Go back to school then. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Giancarlo Stanton as that ball was rifled right down Broadway.
How many years have we had umps in the game, and suddenly we're going to take them out because of a system that's technologically, designed? I get it, but if we
strike 3,
if we do this right, I don't know. I just think it's going to shift the game and change the game for better or for worse. Maybe better. But I mean, the umps have always been there. I mean, you watch those baseball movies where they have a dramatic play at like home plate, and you have the ump like safe or out. I mean, like that the intensity of the game. So I don't know. I'm not 100% sold on this.
Or maybe to make it more fun, we should get some of the banana bowl umpires in there.
Oh, great. Yeah, right. Oh, great. Guys, Chisholm is up, guys.
They'll be dancing and doing other things.
And the first pitch to Chisholm is right down Broadway for a strike.
Good.
All right. Now I think I'm up to date. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes on Chisholm.
Okay, you all caught up now?
I'm all caught up now, yeah, because I have another phone. Here comes the pitch, and it's down low. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 and 2. How do you do?
How do you do?
There's a lot of 2 and 2s today, I'll tell you.
Yeah, there is. There has been.
Wow, a lot of 2 and 2s. Here comes the 2-2 pitch with a runner on first.
Oh!
Deep to right field, way back. That ball is it gone? Yes, it is gone.
Woo!
Oh, the Chaz Mataz.
All-Star Chaz.
That's why he's in the All-Star game. That is why he's in the All-Star game.
Yeah. Whatever he wants. Does he want to play second base, third base, first base? I don't care. Just let him play.
He should be in the home run derby too.
Go Yank. Yeah, no, don't throw it. That's all we need. And then he strikes out like crazy. 6-2 is our score. The Yankees are starting to look like the Bronx Bombers again, baby.
Is that the Marlins one?
Seventh career multi-home run game. Oh, he was going to go out for curtain call. He thought better of it. And Goldschmidt takes ball 1. So it's 6-2 now in the bottom of the 5th with 2 men out. Wow. So he's hit one to left field. He's hit one to center field. And maybe he'll hit one to left field next time up. He's got a sweet when he's on the pitches, guys.
He has a sweet swing.
He's a star. He's a stud. He is a stud, and he's got to stay healthy.
We got to re-sign him.
Yes. Yeah.
I would extend him now because he loves being here. But then again, anything was better than where he was, according to him anyway. Of course, they're showing it 10,000 times.
Yep.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Goldie. And the pitch is outside, 2-2.
Oh, what is
Jazz Chisholm signed card. Jazz
There you go.
Chisholm.
The Yankee All-Star.
Let's go.
Yeah. But as I said, we need this guy back next year. Michael
2-2
King.
pitch is way up high. Ball 3. 3-2 on Paul. 3-2. Here comes the 3-2 pitch.
Yes. Come on.
Ground ball down the right field. Base hit.
Let's go.
Goldie.
Woo. Let's go.
Another hit. Man on first and 2 outs. My God, are they going to show this? I mean, it's great. But to show it 1,000 times, really, guys, come on, man, in the truck. Enough. We want it. Well, let's do a new home run. Let's do a new home run, please.
What's up, Donnie?
Enough.
Oh, Donnie Clark. Hey, it was nice talking to you, Donnie, on Jason C's show last night.
A break in the action, and we'll be back in a minute. We're going to take a little break. Okay, we are back. Not the game yet, but I'd like to say hello to the chat. Donnie Clark, how you doing? How's it going? Maybe Hal put Cashman on the hot seat. That's why he finally DFA'd. Donnie, I understand that, but that's still spending Steinbrenner's money. So he's got to get an okay. Cashman is not going to go to Hal and say, "Oh, by the way, you got to cough up $25 million. We just got rid of, So it's a well thought out plan. It's not just Cashman. So just understand that. DJ still can be traded. Yes, he can. We're back to the action, everyone, and Austin Wells is coming up, and the first pitch is high for ball 1. One ball and no strike. Carlos Vegas is in for the Mariners. He has a 3.12 ERA, 43 and a third innings. There are 1 ball and no strikes to Austin Wells. There goes the runner, the throw to second, and he is out.
Oh,
I don't know where Goldschmidt was going. I really don't know where he was going,
Come on, Goldsmith.
but they're taking a look at it. I don't know why. I think let's see.
He was safe. He was safe, no?
That's going to be tough. He might have hit him on the right leg, right there. No, you know what? I think New York is still going to call him. Now they're calling him out. They're not challenging.
So?
Yeah, they're not challenging. So at the end, they went so fast. Okay, so the end of 5, the Yankees lead 6-2, and Chisholm has 2 home runs tonight. He's been doing an unbelievable job, and so happy that he's healthy and playing for us. So Nip, what are your observations on our rookie star? What did you see from him tonight?
He's looking great so far. I love what he.
Yeah, I think so.
I think he needs to go in another inning, in my opinion.
I believe if they were smart, let him come out and then take him out. Just take him out.
Wait, but don't face a hitter?
Maybe not. Just to get the feel of the fans.
Yeah.
That's a psyche that, he's got his parents in the let them enjoy the moment, man. Just don't put him in the dugout and he doesn't come out again. So listen, he faces one batter. Worst that can be, it goes 4-3. But at least do the right thing.
6-3.
6-3. I mean, is there a harm? There's no harm in that. I mean, I know they don't want to push him, but let him experience a standing ovation. That's what I would do. Yeah, Sean Browning, it's right. He might face one hitter, and that's it. So let's see how it goes.
Cam is back. Cam, he's going to face another hitter.
Yep, he is. See, I'm calling it right. Strike 1 on Rodriguez, who's 0 for 2 flyout and a strikeout victim. And Lasagna is warming up in the bullpen. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, swung on and line to left field, and that's going to be a double. It goes into the stands. Yeah, that one was held up, but it's okay because you got to do this to the kid. You got to make him experience something nice. Yep, just fair down the line.
Yeah. Oh, he's saying it.
But it's okay. I mean, he's got nothing to be ashamed of. He pitched a very, very good game. And let's see. Oh, no, he's going to stay in the game. Matt Blake is coming out, guys. Wow. So, again, no 99. Absolutely, you're right. I do not want Sandy Alcantara. No way. Another 6 earned runs today? No. I would not give them one good rookie guy. Absolutely not. He's got to prove himself. He's got to prove himself. No way. Listen, I don't care what anybody says, but you have a bona fide star in Spencer Jones. You can't let that man walk. We have given up so many darn good hitters. Got to be out of your mind to get rid of this guy. And here's home run power, Mr. Cal. And the first pitch here in the top of the 6th. Turn to throw to second. Not in time. That might be a play on that. So a Boone could come out. They got to pitch very carefully to this guy, man. This guy just hammers the ball. All right, here we go. Here comes the pitch. And it's right down Broadway at 97 miles an hour for a call strike. So it's 1-1 here in the top of the sixth inning. And this is the guy that's going to go toe to toe with Aaron Judge for the MVP. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, but he hung that, guys. He hung that.
Welcome back, TT Cars.
Hey, sorry about that, guys. We took a break, and I took me a second. Sorry.
No problemo.
But we got. I mean, Schlittler 5. I didn't expect 5. And me personally, I thought like Boone was gonna like lollygag around and take him out.
My prediction's right there.
1 and 2.
Yes, it is nothing. Yeah. This is amazing. This is what a start.
One ball and 2 strikes. Set. He sets. He looks at second. And the 1-2 pitch. Way inside. 2-2. Man, all those 2-2. Yeah, 2-2. And how do you do? How do you do, baby? Come on, Ken. Let's go. Cam. Let's strike him out.
As I said, guys, make sure to check out Jason Castidio's videos and check out the Ugly Truth.
Missed.
Let's go,
He
Ken.
is gone.
Woo!
He gone.
He gone.
And here comes
Boone.
Oh,
Boone.
come on.
Boone.
Come on.
And
Why are you taking him out?
now Yankees are playing it smart. You know, they let him do another inning and let him experience that. That's what it's all about. The Yankees are finally getting smart in their old age.
I would have left him out there. I don't get this. I get it, but I don't get it.
CT, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's his first time out there.
But I think he still has something left. I mean, what was the speed of his last pitch?
Oh.
It was like 95.
Okay.
Well, there's a break in the action, and listen, I think it's the right move. You know, now the bullpen has to step up.
Yeah.
I mean, we are in the you can't do that to the rookie, CT. Come on. I could see if he had 6 games under his belt, 7 games, 8 games. You're talking about the first game. You're lucky he got this far.
Yeah, I agree, but he's only 75 pitches in. You know, I think he could have faced easily one more batter.
Say in the beginning of the game, 65 to 75 pitch.
Oh, you're right. You're right. But I think, the thing is, I would love to have seen him do what Warren did, 5 2/3. I would have been happy with that. One more batter, I would have been happy with. I'm happy. Believe me, I'm happy. But I'm just saying, I always hate when Boone walks out and takes some of our pitchers out at times where I just don't feel great.
Ron in the chat says he is a stud.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
Nathan is the man here. He said it. He called this. I didn't expect this. So this is, I was hoping for this, but I didn't expect it. So, but Nathan called it. He said, Schlittler was going to do this. So, everybody clapped for Nathan here. He called this.
We cover the minor leagues, so
yeah.
Insight for minor league prospects.
Yep.
I want to welcome everybody that's watching on Kick. Thank you so much, everybody on Facebook, everybody on YouTube. We thank you so much for taking some time. And if you do like what we do here, keep you entertained, please come over to YouTube to NY Yankee Mania. Press the subscribe button. Really, really appreciate it. You have no idea how important that is.
Oh, my God.
And here comes the pitch, and it's a home run. That was fast.
So wait a minute. Record scratch, guys. So why did we take him out?
Well, somebody in this chat says, I hope they don't bring in Loizaga.
Yeah.
Yeah, they bring in Loizaga.
You got to be kidding me, guys. You're kidding. I can't even form a sentence right now. I just said Schlittler should have stayed out there. You guys sold me on it for a moment, or at least Joe, you sold me on it for a moment.
You might be right now, CT.
What you say?
You might be right now. Right.
Well,
Yeah,
that's a Yankee killer no matter what.
We should have kept him in for at least for one more batter or two more batters.
one. That's all. One or two more batters. Call it a day.
Alonso's up, and that's a call strike. 0-1.
Come on.
Unreal. Now I'm getting frustrated here.
No, now those 2 earned runs is earned to him. Cam.
See, even Jake said that. I think he should have stayed in the chat.
Here comes a 0-1 pitch. His line to left field foul. Nothing. Oh, here we go. To show it 1,000 times. We know already it was a home run. Do we have to see it again? And again. And again. Come on, guys. In the truck, stop with this. Nothing in 2. On Polanco. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The wind, the set. Popped them up, and Goldschmidt and Chaz Goldschmidt is under it, makes the catch. 2 men out, guys. 2 men out.
Come
Here
on.
at the top of the 6th.
Let's get out of this inning here. Come on.
You will.
This is crazy.
I just can't believe it. We just said that we should pull them, and then all of a sudden, yeah, you can't make that up.
What are you going to do? Riley's up, and the first pitch by Loizica is a little bit outside. He's throwing 97, man. He is throwing hard.
Jake says it.
He's 0 for 2, grounded into a double play, and he flied out.
Jake says it right here. Horrible. Now that's 4 earned runs on Cam. He didn't deserve that.
Swing and a miss, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Do you hear what I say, Joe?
Yes.
That's 4 earned runs on Cam. He didn't deserve that.
No, that's what I said.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Nathan. Sorry. I just.
He should have just stayed in, like you said, CT.
1 on and missed. 1 and 2. All right,
I
listen.
don't get it.
It happened, and it happened. No, it's 3 runs. Why would it be 3 runs and not 4?
No, it's.
Oh yeah, the other one is that's 3 runs. One is a charge to Loizica.
Oh, it is?
Of course.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The man on base goes to the rookie.
Oh, okay. 3-1. 3-1. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That makes more sense. I was about to say. Okay.
The 2-2 pitch.
Sorry.
The wind, the pitch. Swung on and missed. All right, so it was a little bleep in the arsenal. No problem. At the end of 5.5, the Yankees lead 6-4.
Right, let's go Yankees.
As we go into the bottom of the 6th inning, guys. Our bullpen has a 9 ERA. Yeah, we know that. They had a horrible, but the whole team was horrible. Give them a chance, guys. Give them a chance. Little by little, listen, there's going to be some added attractions in the bullpen. So let's just wait. If we can keep this close, we'll be fine. Come on, you got to look out. You got to look optimistic about things now.
Okay. I want to be optimistic, but I think it's gotten scary here, Joe. This is a game we easily had won. It's now 6-4, going to the bottom of the 6th inning, right?
6, though. You're going into the 7th inning, and you're going in with Williams and with Weaver.
Weaver's been. I love Weaver, but
listen, this is what we have. You got to be optimistic.
No, I'm with you, Joe. I'm with you. I know
you're with me.
I just think this is the scary thing about our Yankees team is that we make some of these games where we easily should be winning these games. We make it interesting, and we should not be making it interesting. This game should not be 6-4 right now.
Now it's up to the Yankees offense to put more runs up.
Yep, I agree, Nathan. Yeah, we have to at least get one more run on the board because this could turn into a good ball game for the Mariners here.
Listen, the Mariners are not winning this game, so don't worry. worry about.
I hope not. I hope not.
Around the major leagues, let's see. The All-Star game will use the ABS challenge system. And Patrick Bailey walk off inside the park home 3-run homer last night.
You saw that was crazy. You saw that?
Yeah, that was awesome. The Giants have been wheeling. First pitch to Dominguez is call strike. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's Austin Wells.
So
Some fly balls. Oh, that's right, because he was up before when Goldsmith got thrown out at second base. So strike one on Austin Wells here in the bottom of the sixth with the Yankees having a 6-4 lead. The 0-1 pitch to Wells. Grounded down the third base line. Foul. Just foul. So it's 0-2.
Now, guys, we've talked about this. How do you guys feel about Nolan Arenado, Cabral Hayes, Ryan McMahon, Suarez, and Urias from the Orioles? Now, those are the 5 third basemen we really have to select from. How do you guys feel about those 5 players?
I think I'd take the one from the Orioles. He's a Yankee killer.
Yeah.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, hitting the head of left field. And it's going to drop in there for a ground rule double into the stand. Told you guys, nothing to worry about. Nothing at all to worry about.
After that slump,
winning this homestand. When are you guys going to believe what I tell you guys? When?
See, I don't want to be stuck with another big contract with Nolan Arenado.
No, me neither. Me neither.
I'd rather, like Joe said, I'd rather have the guy from the Orioles.
Yeah.
He's the Yankee killer. Now would be a great time for Volpe to bunt. Here comes the first pitch, but they won't do it. Strike one, right down the middle. God forbid. Bunt the ball to first base like the guy can get to third.
No new trades, everybody. I'm keeping an eye on trades right now.
The 0-1 pitch, way up high, 1-1. Man on second, nobody out, bottom of the 6th inning. And here comes Jeter Jr. Well, I got Jr. I don't know if it's Jeter, though. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up.
Left-hander. It's high.
The right fielder makes the catch. And that was now you tell me, why couldn't he bunt? Why do they think that he's Lou Gehrig or something? He's Anthony Volpe. Just let him bunt. They could have had a man on third and 1 out. No. And then they have a 154 hitter coming up now. That's what gets me mad. Makes no sense. Bunt the ball. Boone, wake up.
This game could get very interesting here. That's all I'm saying.
Strike one on Peraza. The 0-1 pitch. Right down Broadway, strike two. It's demoralizing. They get a double, and then the next guy does absolutely nothing. My God.
No, we saw this. Remember the first 2 games of the Mets series, or one of the games of the Mets series at least. We were winning. We looked good. We looked in the clear, and this game's looking like that game. So we have to hope for the next 3 innings we survive this, and win-wise, because
swung on and foul tipped. He just can't hit.
Yeah.
I mean, how many chances is this guy got? I know he's a good defender. I understand that. But his hitting, we when everybody's in a slump, we can't have this. You need even an IKF is better.
Yeah.
Way better.
Oh,
Hey, line drive to center field. He drops the ball. It goes over his glove. Here comes a run. And there you go. He didn't score.
What?
Rojas.
Come on, Rojas. What? Hey, he could have scored.
Well, the thing is, he was right on it, and then he clipped his glove, but it went behind him. Why does the third base? Oh.
He could have scored.
See,
What?
he stopped. He went back to second, then he went to third. I listen. You can't fall. You know, when you think about it, you can't. But the good thing, Peraza went to second base. But you can't fault him. And here's Dominguez. This is where you put your money where your mouth is.
Man, this is yeah.
This is when the Yankees start messing things up, though, Joe, to be honest with you. This is late in games. We have had these moments where we're up by 2-3 runs, and this is the nonsense that starts to happen. This is frustrating me right now. That's
No,
why
Rob,
that's the only reason I'm shaking my head.
positive. But you know, come on. I've seen it too many times. We've all seen it too many times. The 0-1 pitch. Line, base hit to right field.
Let's go.
There's a run. There's a run. Peraza stops at third. Okay, CT, you got your run back.
I wanted that. I wanted the one run.
But you got to believe in what I'm saying.
I believe you.
Dominguez is 3 for 3 now.
Yeah. Leave him in the leave him in the
Yo, Dominguez.
this lineup. As I said, this lineup, I love this lineup, other than I still think in the future we may need to shift Chisholm and Jazz, have Jazz in front of Stanton. Other than that, I really like this lineup. I know Peraza we're not expecting much from. Volpe, we have to figure things out. I still think we should just sit him for a few
way
games.
up high. Yeah, no, you're right. Way up high to the captain. 1 ball and no strikes. No 99. I do not want Sandy Alcantara under no. I don't care if you give them a bag of peanuts. I don't want them. Here's the 1-0 pitch right down Broadway. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's a pitcher I think next year is going to get much better. I think he, this is just not a year for him, but he's a great pitcher. He's a great pitcher. You can't put him down. I don't want him, but he's a great pitcher.
1 on and hit foul, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Well, I don't care if he's a great pitcher or not. He's not doing well right now, and he's going to come here and he's going to rock the boat. He's not going to do anything here.
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe next year, but that's, right now I want Judge there to 3-run homer. Let's go. Here comes the pitch. Little ground ball off of his leg and foul. So we'll do it again. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the belly bomber is up next. But I think Judge is just gonna clear the bases. That
would be nice. That would be wonderful. Are they actually going to pitch to him though, or is this all going to be outside?
He's either going to pull it to left field, or he's going to hit one of his right field bombs.
Yeah.
In the judges' chambers. And the 1-2 pitch. Come on, just get the run home. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Way down low, gets past the catcher, and everybody stays put. So it's first and third. 2 balls, 2 strikes, another 2-2 count. They must love me tonight. 2 and 2, and how do you do?
Joe, that's hilarious. That's good. How many 2? We have to go back and count the 2-2s tonight.
There must be like 40 of them.
I like when he does it. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here he comes. And there it goes. Down the left field line for a base hit. It's going to the wall.
Whoa.
1 run is in. 2 runs is in. And a double. And CT was worrying for nothing.
Now it's what, 9-4, right? Yeah.
9-4, buddy. 9-4.
No. Not. I'm just so happy.
I just called to tell you I love you.
Joe,
how
do you do?
I was just nervous there because we had been pulling that where we'd been winning games. late in games or kind of mid to late games and been blowing it, and that was
I know,
scaring me for a
but
second.
this, the
The belly. I know you're gonna keep mentioning the belly catch. Shifted the season. I
I'm going to
get
mention
it.
that all the way up till we win the World Series, and everybody's going to eat crow. That's it. That belly, they better give me that ball. That's all I got.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say that, Joe. That's good. They better give Joe the ball here.
I want that ball. And the belly bomber is up, and he's 2 for 3.
Belly.
Judge is on second, and there's one out here in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch, a pie, ball 1, 1-0 on Bellinger. The belly bomber.
I can't believe they kept Vargas out there. He's only pitched 2/3 of an inning. He's given up 3 runs already. I'm surprised the Mariners haven't put anybody else in.
Swung on and missed. Strike 1.
And he's already thrown 22 pitches. I don't get why. I don't know if the Mariners are just giving up here.
Jake says, thank God they scored more runs. What are you
Yeah.
worried about?
I'm with you, Jake. Believe me, I'm with
Line in the
you.
left field, and Rosarena is right there, makes the catch, and there's 2 men out. A nice shot, though.
Oh, Bellinger's got a good swing. It's a beautiful swing. I don't know if anyone complains about Bellinger. I just don't get it because the guy, once he gets into the flow of things, he's one of the most fascinating baseball players to watch. And I
agree.
Same thing with Paul Goldschmidt. I like watching Paul Goldschmidt. I've always liked Paul Goldschmidt, and he has a niche for his swing being just right. You know what I'm saying?
I heard
Strike 1, 1-1.
I heard that CT Cards has a legendary swing too.
I used to. I played baseball. I was pretty good. But I broke my shoulder twice, and I can't swing a bat anymore. But when I played in high school, I actually
the dirt, and the inning is over. But the Yankees keep pouring it on, baby.
Let's
3
go.
more runs,
Woo.
9-4 at the end of 6.
DT, you're not worried anymore, right? You're not worried anymore.
No.
I was never worried.
No, you weren't. I was. No, but as I said,
gotta have hard miles and miles and miles of heart. That was the Mets song back in 1969.
no, I used to play baseball though, Joe and Nathan. I was really good at baseball. I played left field. And the last season I played, I never struck out in one game. Like I always got on base. I had a really good season
Were you a
that year.
speedster? I could tell you were fast.
Oh yeah. I ran cross country and track too. So and that was something that we talked about in the with some of the interviews we've done, Joe, is the injuries happening with baseball players. A lot of the older baseball players mentioned that they played multiple sports. That's why they didn't get injured. Nowadays, you have these kids coming up that are playing one individual sport. They're only throwing the baseball all year long. They're not running track. They're not, doing anything, playing basketball. It's one sport. And I think that's why we have the injury issues we have. And that's what a lot of people who we've interviewed has mentioned is that, when we were, when they were coming up, they played multiple sports. And I think that's something important for all parents to do is get your kids involved in not just one sport. There's so many sports to play.
Kids do play multiple sports still here now in this generation. Kids do play multiple sports.
It just doesn't feel like, you get what I'm saying. I agree with you, Nathan. It just doesn't feel like it because I just remember as a kid, I was never sitting. You know what I mean? Like I was always just like you, Nathan and Joe. You guys are always active, but I was never sitting. So it was one thing or another, and I was stretching all these different muscles, and it felt like I never got injured. The only reason I got injured is because I fell, and when I fell, I broke my shoulder, and that was basically the end of my sporting career.
Yeah.
And then you break it again. Rotator cuff surgery twice, and not doing it.
Loizaga's first pitch is a called strike here in the top of the seventh. 9-4 Yankee lead.
This is beautiful. Thank you, Joe. You gave me confidence. I was questioning you, but you gave me confidence in this, and even you were kind of going, "Uh-oh," and I'm like, "Oh no, don't tell me." It was
Okay, so 99 over 22 goes Abbott, 7 innings, 0 earned runs today. Wow. See, that's the guy.
That's the guy to get. That's one of the guys to get. You know what I mean? If we're gonna focus, Nathan, I'm right there with you. Look at that. 7 innings pitched, no earned runs.
And missed.
We are not getting distance out of. We're not going to get distance out of our starters unless we add a starter. You know, and Hill, when he comes back, you know he's going to be limited. So, what are you working with right now? And when's Yarbrough coming back?
Pitch, way outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
When is Yarbrough supposed to come back? Do any of you guys know?
He took a step backwards. He's going to be a while. I don't think he's going to come back till the middle of August. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to the right fielder. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. He gone. He gone. He gone. All right, so you see, he gave up that first homer, and now he's unhittable. So let's give him some kudos.
He gone. He gone. He gone. He gone.
He gone.
He gone. He gone. He gone.
He gone, baby. Ben Williamson is up, and he's 0 for 2, and he's a strikeout victim, and he lined out. Loizaga sets, and here comes the pitch. It is ball 1, outside 1 ball and no strikes. Loizaga, probably his last inning. They'll probably bring in, I would say, Weaver next. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. I mean, eventually he's got to come in. Here comes the pitch, way outside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yarbrough is supposed to be back August 1st, roughly. So he's supposed to start his pitching regimen and so they're expecting him back on August 1st.
Oh, okay. Here comes the pitch. A little bit high, 3 balls and no strikes. Now this is where Lasagna gets tired since he's been back.
I agree.
Where his problem is.
Yeah.
You can start seeing that the balls are slowing and slower. Here comes the pitch, right down Broadway, and it's 3 balls and a strike with 1 out here in the top of the 7th. The game is not almost 2 hours long. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And line down the third base line for a hit. He's going for 2. Dominguez picks it up, fires it in, not in time. So it's a double with one man out here in the 7th inning. I have a feeling that's going to be it for Lasagna, because this is when he gets tired.
I agree. Well, the Yankees, as I said, the one thing I can say is the Yankees did have in the works a deal with the Padres. It fell through.
Yeah, well, if that involved Dylan Cease, I'm glad it fell through. I do not want him either. I do not want him.
Yeah, yep, it fell through. I don't know why. It's just saying that the Yankees and Padres were close to a deal.
Wait, what?
The Padres and Yankees are close to a deal for it would have been Dylan Cease. I closed the window. Rick Reynolds and Cronrich for Ben Rice. What was it? Ben Rice.
Grissom.
Yeah, Grisham, and they wanted. I'm sorry, guys. I closed the window.
Who said this?
Give me a second.
Yeah, but it was turned down. So why are you knocking yourself out?
Yeah.
I don't want Dylan Cease though. That's the thing.
No, I don't either.
The first pitch to Young, swung on and hit foul behind home plate. 0-1. Cole Young is 0 for 2. He's got 2 strikeouts, batting .229, no homers.
Okay,
And the is Jeff Weaver.
Okay, the deal was that sending Dylan Cease, Jay Cronworth, and Robert Suarez to the Yankees. The Yankees would have sent Spencer Jones, Vivas, Flores, and Selvage to the Padres.
No way.
So that's the deal that did not happen today.
Good.
So there's other deals in the works, so this should get interesting here.
The 0-2 pitch swung on and popped up. Will it stay in play? No, it will not. Goes about 20 rows up in behind the dugout, actually, and came back to the third row.
Oh, so that trade was discussed today, huh? Wow.
Yeah, that was discussed today. That almost looked like a thing this morning, like it was going to happen. It freaked me out because I did not want.
I don't want Dylan Cease.
No, I don't either. I was freaking out a little bit about that.
The 0-2 pitch. This one has popped up. This is going to stay in the park, I hope. No. Oh, man. Second row behind home plate, and we'll do it again.
They would have given up Cronenworth also?
So I just closed the window.
Oh,
you're killing me. It's okay. You're killing it.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. I wouldn't mind Cronenworth, but the problem is his contract.
Give me 1 second. I'll open it back up. Sorry. I don't mean to be messing with you. The deal was, give me a second. I guess scroll. The deal would have the Padres sending Dylan Cease, Jake Cronenworth, and Robert Suarez to the Yankees. Meanwhile, the Yankees would spend Spencer Jones.
To right field and gone. Another 2-run homer, and the Yankees now lead 9-6.
So we would have sent Spencer Jones, Vivas, Flores, and Brock Selvage to the Padres, but I guess the Padres wanted something else, and the Yankees weren't willing. And who that was? Probably Lombard Jr. I'd take a wild guess that the Padres were like, "No, we want Lombard Jr." and the Yankees went, "No, we're not doing that."
Do you guys like Jake Cronenworth?
Yeah, I like him.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
I met him twice, and he's actually a really cool dude. Because I turned around into him at a card show, and I had like a stack of like boxes, and I turned right into him, and I noticed who it was, and I'm like, no way! And he laughed, I laughed, and I couldn't shake his hand because I'm holding boxes of cards, 80s cards and stuff. And but he and I met twice, and he was a really nice guy.
That's awesome.
He was a really nice guy. I've met a lot of baseball players, and it's pretty rare you meet somebody you don't like. You know what I mean? Like, I would say probably one of the coolest people I met, but also was a very tense situation, was meeting Randy Johnson. I'm 6'3", and he's 6'8", 6'10". I can't remember his height. And when we met, he acted like I was going to be your average fan. And he kind of looked like he had no patience to want to talk to me, so I got kind of put off for a second. But then once again, as Joe, I talked to you about, I asked him a simple question that opened him right up. You know what I mean? Don't go up going, "Can I get your autograph?" You go up and go, "What about that game when you hit the bird with the ball and killed the bird in the game? What about that John Crook moment at the All-Star game?" That gets the players talking. Don't go up and ask for an autograph. I'm telling everyone in the chat, you want to get an autograph from a player, don't just go up and ask for an autograph. Go up there with something unique you can bring up about that player to get that player's attention. That player will feel more important, and in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you want to do. These people are just people like us, so if you find a unique way of approaching the situation, you'll have success getting that autograph. It's pretty rare you don't get an autograph if you approach it right.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're in a break of the action, everyone. And let's see. I guess Weaver is coming in a 9-6 game. Nobody on base. And let's see. They actually are talking with Weaver on his recent performances, and he's blaming himself. He said he doesn't have, he didn't have it, but he's confident that it is going to come back, and we're going to all be back to normal. With these home runs, I'm glad the Yankees are seeing these home runs. Do you see how home runs still doesn't win you ball games. All right, granted, the Yankees have 9 runs, but home runs are not everything. You have to do the little things.
Yep.
Forget about these home runs. The Yankees are doing it the right way. All right,
Nope.
9-6 here. And Crawford's up. The first pitch, right in there for a call strike, and that was at 96 miles an hour. Weaver's ERA now is up to 3.19, 31 innings, nine walks, 32 strikeouts. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Crawford, and it is in there for a call strike, 0-2. Weaver looks like he just wants to grab the ball and throw these fastballs right down the middle.
I'm telling you, he's not healthy. There's something not right with his location, his mechanics. There's something wrong with this. Watch his shoulder as he throws his next pitch, and you tell me there's not a pop going on or like a movement going on that doesn't look natural. Just being honest with you, I've had a rotator cuff surgery, and believe me, I can tell when your mechanics are off with your shoulder.
The 1-2 pitch. Pop foul, and looks like it's out of play. Yep, out of play. So we'll do it again at 1 ball and 2 strikes here in the 7th inning. Now they're showing all home runs that Weaver's been giving up. Do we need to see that? Just talk about it. You don't have to show what is going on with the guy. Enough. My God. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Weaver to Crawford. The set, the pitch swung on and missed, strike 3. That's a good start, Weave. That a boy. We like that. We like that. The ball had movement. It had the old Weaver movement. That was great. Very, very good pitch.
Where'd Nathan go? Where'd Nathan go? We're missing our Nathan. There he is. Yay. Yogi.
The Yogi man. And here comes Rodriguez. Rodriguez is batting here in the top of the 7th, and he pops it up into right field. Can of corn for Aaron Judge, and the inning is over. Good inning for Weaver. Very nice.
He needed that.
Nice.
We're leading 9-4, so right? Yep, 9-4.
He needed that. Weaver needed that. I think
9-4 still, right?
Yeah.
Well, guys, the bottom of the 7th is going to take a little while, so how about we take a couple of second break and go get a water, do what you like, and we'll be back because the 7th inning with the Yankees is like 5 minutes. So we'll be right back, everyone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for the hopefully happy ending of the game. Okay, we are back. A quick scoreboard update. In a minute, as Chaz Chisholm is ready to come up here in the bottom of the 7th inning, and here comes the pitch, and it's grounded foul. He's going for his 3rd home run, folks. He's hit 2, and one more would be great. Trent Thornton is in, 4.99 ERA, 30 and 2/3 innings, 13 walks and 21 strikeouts. Here comes the pitch, and it is low for a ball, 1-1.
Oh, Chaz.
Why don't you relax and eat something? Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit foul, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Italian
Actually, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Italian sausage.
Oh. Ay, what a life. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And here it comes. Right down Broadway, call strike 3. So basically it was good morning, good night, and take care.
He gone.
Come
on, Chaz.
Yeah, well, I mean, come on. You want a home run every time up? Give me a break. Paul Goldschmidt is up, and he is 1 for 3. He's got the average back up to over 290, 291, 8 homers, and 34 RBIs. Here comes the pitch, and it swung on and hit foul down the right field line. A nice souvenir for someone. Great crowd again at the Garden. Listen to me, at the stadium. thinking of hockey and basketball.
Let's go, Knicks.
Yeah, there you go. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hit foul again down the first base line, and it's 0-2 on Paul Goldschmidt here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Nobody out. I mean, 1 out. And our rookie guy, Ken, is on the bench. Here comes the pitch, line to left field, and just foul. Wow, that was a nice shot. That was a hanger, man, a real hanger. So it's 0-2 as he steps back to the plate, calls time. Now he's back in. He sets. And here Thornton sets. Here comes the pitch. Fly ball down the first base. He's in the outfield area, makes the catch, and it's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. So Goldschmidt has 1 hit tonight, and probably won't come up again unless the Yankees hit around. 9-6, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And Austin Wells is up. He's 1 for 3, and he's got an RBI, and he swings and fouls the ball up into right behind home plate. So it's 0-1 on Wells. 0-1. He turns, and here comes the pitch. The 0-1 pitch, sets, delivers. Outside, 1-1. 1 ball.
99 over 22. What kind of question is that? Neither.
He's just fooling around. Here comes the pitch. Line in the right field, and that's a base hit. And, he might be onto something now, Mr. Wells. He's right tagging the ball now. And that's a great sign. That is a really good sign for the Yankees. And here comes Mr. Volpe. He actually has a hit tonight, so he's 1 for 3. Actually, that was a hanger. I mean, if Wells didn't tag that one, something would be wrong.
Yeah.
Here comes the pitch, ball 1 to Anthony Volpe. Volpe is 1 for 3. He's now batting .218, 10 homers, 48 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Actually, they call that a first one a strike. Wow, 0-2 then. That was high. There was no way that was a strike. So it's 0-2 here in the bottom of the 7th inning, and the pitch, little ground ball, looks like. Well, he throws the first, And that's it. That'll do it. So the end of 7, the Yankees 9, and the Mariners 6. And we go to the top of the 8th.
Oh, I thought it was 9-4 still.
No, it's 9-6.
Oh.
It was the 2-run homer. They have like 4 home runs in the game, and you know, like I said, you do the little things, you win a game. You do the big things, sometimes you don't. It doesn't add up.
Yeah, Jonathan, I agree.
I don't think they're gonna deal Loaiza.
No, I mean, they'll let him walk as a free agent, I think.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I think the Yankees have the option. There is an option here when you know. Listen,
And 99 over 22. Please stop asking obvious question, because Carlos is going to be a starter when he gets called up.
Comes up. Do you think he will be a bullpen arm or a starter? Okay. Yeah, he'll definitely be a starter. No question about that.
And Jonathan, yes, I think Lasagna. I mean, if they do not decide to pick up, he has an option, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if they pick him up, obviously he's going to be back. But I don't see them picking. I don't see them picking it up.
I don't know. We'll see. Well, you know, again, I don't think they're going to get rid of him. I really don't. If he's healthy, you know, he's got the stuff, man. Don't forget, he's coming off a really, really, really big operation. I mean, I'm just happy to have him.
Mm-hmm.
Kidding me? But overall, Ken looked very, very good. I know he gave up a couple of home runs, but hey, Catfish Hunter gave up a ton of single home runs.
He still had an amazing career.
Yes, amazing. You know, he's a winning pitcher every place, Oakland and the Yankees. So he went 5 1/3, 4 hits, 3 runs. 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, 75 pitches in his major league debut. Okay, here we go. We are in the top of the 8th, and Cal Riley's up, and let's hope Weaver challenges him. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Nice movement on that pitch. Yeah, that was a darn good pitch. 266, 36 homers, 76 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch is coming and swung on and hit down the right field line, and Judge makes the catch in foul territory. Nice play by the Captain. 1 man out here in the top of the 8th inning. Nice play by Judge. Was Goldsmith out there? It was Chaz out there, and Judge came across the line, right by the fans, and made the catch. So it's 1 out here in the top of the 8th inning. And Chaz just has a good time, on the field all the time.
Yeah.
Yankee Killer is up. Rosarena, a little ground ball foul down the third base line, and it's 0-1. Weaver's pitches is moving tonight. That's a great sign.
Yeah. If the pitches are moving, then he's on.
Yeah. Hey, good FG, how you doing, man?
What's up, FJ?
Nice of you to come to the screen. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and it does hit him.
Wow.
So it's a man on first and 1 out here in the top of the 8th.
Catfish used to pitch 300 innings in a season and have over 25 complete games.
Catfish Hunter's first year with the Yankees in 1975, he won 24 games and lost 15.
Wow.
And if it wasn't for, some bad breaks, he would have won 30 games that year.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they were playing in Shea Stadium. And here comes the first pitch. The Polanco is in there for a call, strike 1, 0-1. Polanco walk, solo home run. He's batting .253, 13 homers, and 40 RBIs. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. with a runner on first, down low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Polanco steps out. Now he's back in. Weaver sets. And the 1-1 pitch to Polanco. Swung on and missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, 99 over 22. That could be a possibility. Ben Rice in the trade package.
Feeling Rice will be traded because he hasn't played like 3 games.
Yeah, I think
Could
he could definitely be in a trade package.
Yeah, he definitely could be. Well, it's a 1-2 count on Polanco. And Weaver sets, checks first base. And the 1-2 pitch coming. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good pitch by Weaver.
Actually, he was in a package this morning, which got.
Well, yeah, allegedly. Who knows? That could, unless it's collaborated by, the real people like Passion and Jack Curry. A lot of times, I'll listen to rumors, but if they don't confirm it, I kind of not believe it.
Yeah.
Here comes the pitch, swung on and missed. It's really good to see Weaver back.
I think it was the Yankees who declined it. I think.
Yes.
Because the Padres wanted more.
Yeah. Luke Riley is up. No balls and a strike. And it swung on and hit foul down the left field line. So it's 0-2. It's good to see Weaver getting ahead of the hitters, and he's doing a good job moving the pitches left and right. He's doing a very nice job.
Yeah, 99 over 22. Yankees rejected the trade because Padres wanted more to it, apparently.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The set. And here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. Very good inning by Weaver. Very good inning. We got the Weave Man back. The Weave Man is back.
Dream Weaver.
Dream Weaver is way back. Here we go. He is finally back. And who's also back from his bowling matches is Ken.
What's up, Ken? Oh.
Well, he was there.
I'm still here.
He was
What's
there.
up, Ken? How you doing?
There right now. Oh, there you are.
Doing well.
How was your bowling thing?
Well, let's see. The first 3 balls I threw were solid pocket shots. It ended up being splits, all 3 of them.
Really?
It wasn't a good night.
Wow.
But I was happy because I was able to watch. I was in your stream, actually, and I kept typing messages and nobody would acknowledge it. Jonathan acknowledged once. I think he saw it. I don't think y'all saw anything.
Oh, I don't know. Okay.
I mentioned you a few times, Ken.
No. I was putting texts directly to you, asking questions.
Right.
But it didn't seem like y'all saw them.
No. I mean, I'm going back right now. Let's see.
It was like I heard you call Cam's first punch out.
Right.
And very excitable. Good call.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Ken, I don't see anything here in the chat.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you were seeing the messages. I thought
you were saying I wasn't saying. I'm sorry.
Well,
yeah,
you weren't
I don't know why.
Anything because I don't know that you were actually seeing them.
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
Hey,
Okay, you want to take over the play-by-play? Go ahead.
It's no shade. I've seen that in other streams when I've texted stuff from the bowling alley. The Wi-Fi there really sucks.
That's why. Ken, you want to do the play-by-play? Go ahead.
Sure. Are we on the same link? Am I ahead of you, behind you?
Right now, they're showing Devin Williams in the bullpen.
All right, I'm behind you then.
It doesn't matter. Go ahead.
All right. The first pitch is fouled off, or actually, it's a 1-1 count. And Peraza is up. Williams is in the bullpen. Yankees lead 9-6. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is now 1-2. All right, Peraza, you've gotten the helm at third base with DJ being DFA'd. Make the best of your opportunities, brother. And the pitch is chopped to the third baseman, who shoots it across the diamond to record the first out of the inning.
Ken, I'm to send you the name of the YouTube link so you can get caught up to be on the same.
Say that one more time.
I'm to
Yeah,
send you
it's the bottom of the eighth.
Yeah, okay. No, I was going to send you the YouTube name of so you can be caught up also at the same speed. For the play-by-play.
Well, I tell you what, Joe, go ahead and hop it if I'm that far behind. I'll sit back and I'll be the peanut gallery.
No problem. 3 balls and no strikes on Dominguez here in the bottom of the 8th with 1 out.
No, I was going to send you the stream link. The YouTube link to be on the same thing.
Here comes the 3-0 pitch. Is right down the middle for a called strike. 3 balls and 1 strikes on Dominguez. Dominguez, again, 3 for 4 tonight. Another fantastic game as the leadoff hitter. 2 in a row. Let's hope it's going to be 3 in a row tomorrow. 3-1 pitch is down low, and he's on base for a 4th time. Can we see him stealing again, baby? That's what we like to see.
This is the best game I've ever seen right now for Dominguez.
No, he had the 3 home runs.
Oh yeah, the 3 home run game. There you go. Yeah, 3 home run.
I was about to say this isn't the best one you've seen. I called one that was better than this. You were there.
Yeah.
All right, we'll break in the action here. Let's see. Okay, the big Gavidan is up. Strike 1 right down Broadway.
Oh, Judge.
He is 1 for 2 with a double run and 2 RBIs. He's got 77 RBIs with 34 home runs.
All right.
Here comes the pitch. Down low, 1 ball and 1 strike to Aaron Judge here in the bottom of the 8th inning, and the Yankees are leading by 3 runs, 9-6. They're talking about the 1978 World Series when Jim Beattie pitched a complete game. The Yankees had all singles in that game, and they won it like 12-1. That was crazy. All singles. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Aaron Judge. The look at first, the set. And here comes the pitch. Swung on and hit foul behind home plate. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
99 over 22 brought up Emilio Pagan from the Reds.
D-Train says, Ken is the man.
Mm-hmm.
And Dreamweaver is back. You're right about that. He pitched really good tonight.
Yep.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And swung on and missed. There goes Dominguez. Safe at second base. 2 outs and a runner on second. Dominguez is the speedster. No question. Well, they're gonna check it out, and they're gonna replay it. Let's see what this looks like. He's safe. He's in there.
What do you guys think of Pagan from the Reds?
Oh man, this is going to be very, very tight. I think the foot. I don't know. They may not have enough to overturn it. They may not have enough to overturn this.
He's safe. No, oh yeah.
He's coming up. He's out.
I don't know if they have enough, Ken, to overturn it. They may or may not.
Well, if it's a long pause, then they're not going to overturn it. If they come back quick, he's cooked.
This is like the play I sent you guys from the Trent Thunder game. Remember that one?
Yep. Let's see. I think it touched Ken right at the same time, so it's going to go to the runner. Although who knows what New York what they're going to say there.
I was about, how many times have we been hosed by replay reviews from New York?
A lot. I mean, this one was really, really close. Too close for comfort. Too close.
I think he's gonna be called safe.
Could be.
It's the pop up.
Oh, he's out. Wow.
He's out.
Damn.
Yankees never get a call from New York, Ken. I don't get it. What is going on? It's because I guess oh my God. I listen, do they know that the tie goes to the runner? I mean, come on. All right. Well, anyway, at the end of 8, the Yankees have a 3-run lead, 9-6. We are going to the top of the 9th. And I'm sure Weaver's coming in.
Devin Williams.
Devin Williams. So,
All right,
Ken, what's your bowling
what do
night?
you guys think about Pagan from the Reds, real quick? Because 99 brought it up.
I haven't looked at his numbers, so I don't have an opinion.
Okay.
Rob says
Tell you, I don't give a damn about a third baseman. We need bullpen help.
Yeah.
Tonight is another example of Lasagna coming out there and not getting it done. This kid should be cruising to his first major league win.
Yep.
He's in the dugout sweating bullets because he has no clue who's supporting him coming out of the pen.
Yeah, so his season stats for Pagan is 1-2, 2.92 ERA, 45 strikeouts with a .86 WHIP.
wow.
Well, those are good numbers.
Mm.
Yeah, they are good.
What's his strikeout for 9?
Let's see. Strikeout. Hold on. For 9 is 10.2.
Okay. What you're looking for is above a 10.0 strikeouts per 9.
Mm-hmm.
So he's there. What's his contract length?
He's a free agent at the end of this year.
And he's coming off the Reds.
Mm-hmm. We can add him into the Abbott deal potentially if they get Abbott. I don't know.
Yeah.
The first pitch from Devin Williams is strike 1. Swung on a miss. Nothing in 1.
Come on, Devin.
The set and the pitch comes outside 1-1. So we're finally hitting the top of the 9th, guys, and it looks like it's starting to rain just in time. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit foul behind home plate. We'll do at 1-2 here in the top of the 9th inning. Yankees looking to win the 3rd in a row and finally might gain a game in the standings. They haven't gained a game in a long time in the standings.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And he gone. He gone. Next
That was
game
weak.
on Prime is going to be July 23rd. The Yankees and the Blue Jays. Oh, God. We're back in Blue Jay land? Well, we owe them a you-know-what kicking. That's for darn sure. It's about time they lost the game today, Ken. It's about time, right?
Yeah, it's funny who they lost it to, though.
I know. The White Sox, they're a little pesky team this year. They really are.
They got one All-Star this year too.
Oh, yeah.
the rookie pitcher. But they have a good manager though. I like Will Venable as a manager.
Yes. Miles Mastrobuoni is in. 1 ball and no strikes. Right down Broadway, 1-1. And man, it's starting to come down in the Bronx.
Yeah, you can see the sheen of the water on their helmets.
Yep. Well, they said around 9:30, 10 o'clock. The pitch just a bit outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Devin Williams listening to the pitch, and he's ready. He sets, and the 2-1 pitch swung on and popped up into center field. Nope, left field. Dominguez nonchalants it, makes the catch. 2 men out here in the 9th inning. 1 more out, guys. 1 more out. And the Yankees win, baby. Come on. Let's get this over with. And tomorrow night is Marcus Stroman, right, guys?
Yeah, Marcus Stroman against Wu.
Against Brian Wu.
Brian Wu.
It's going to be a nasty night.
Yeah.
I think we'll still win. Strike 1 right down Broadway.
Brian Wu is a Yankee killer too. So
it doesn't matter. I told you we're going to win every game in this homestand.
He didn't beat us last time.
Yeah.
Right. He didn't.
He had a no decision against us last time.
Mm-hmm.
The 0-1 pitch is way up high, 1-1. Guys, we will after the game a couple of minute break, and we will come with a post game show. Will not be that long. It'll be kind of we're just going to go over a few things. Here comes the pitch, swung on and missed, and it is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here in the top of the 9th, the Yankees are leading 9-6, and of course, everybody in the stadium wants that strikeout. Here comes the 1-2 pitch.
Yes.
Swung on and missed.
Ball game over. Yankees win.
Ball game over. Yankees win. Yankees win.
Let's go. Good win, guys. Let's go.
Last week is all behind us. Thank God.
3 in a row. 3 in a row. Let's go.
3 in a row. Tomorrow's 4 in a row. And here
So
we go.
The kid gets his first major league win.
Yes, he does.
This is the first time that we've won 3 games since June 10th, 11th, and 12th when we swept Kansas City.
Wow. That's
And
awesome.
the last game was the 1-0 win that we had when we didn't really have a lineup out on the field. And that's when it started going downhill because we went to Boston right after that.
Right.
And then the nightmare began.
Who did they before in that series? Who was that? Kansas City? Where were we? Yeah.
We were actually in our house, I believe.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. We're going to give a couple of minute break, guys, and we'll be back in like 2-3 minutes. And the final score, as we all know, the Yankees 9, the Mariners 6, 3 in a row, 2 home runs for Chaz. But we'll talk a little bit about that in a couple of minutes. So stay tuned, everyone. Don't go anywhere. While you're there, press the like button. Subscribe if you have never subscribed to us. And we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, Yankee fans, we are back with our post-game show, and we have co-host with me, Ken from The Ugly Truth. Ken, it was a very, very good game, an entertaining game, an exciting game for the rookie. From what you heard and from what you saw, what did you like? From what you're hearing, and he was throwing the ball 100 miles an hour.
Well, from what I heard, he threw the ball harder and faster than any Yankee pitcher this season. He gave up some bombs, not unanticipated by me. Matter of fact, I told him that told the stream this morning, expect that this kid is gonna hit 5 and gonna give up a couple of runs.
Mm-hmm.
What was impressive about it is he gave it the first shot down the right field line, and then he K'd the next batter. He wasn't shying away from the strike zone. He was attacking. He attacked the whole night long, no matter whether they got a double, whether it was a bomb or whatnot. He didn't back down, and that's not a type of instinct that you can teach a pitcher. It's something that's built in. So we might have a keeper. It's too early to determine, one way or another, but it's one of the more impressive outings from a rookie that I've seen in years coming from the Yankees.
Okay. How about you, Nathan?
Yeah, Ken, I agree. I think he showed a good command today. I said 5 or 6 innings also, and he composed himself on the mound, even though he gave up the home run, and then but he looked good, and he is poised to be. He's ready for the big stage, in my opinion, and great first start for him. And his family was in attendance also, so that was good for them. But so I think he needs to stay up here. I don't think he'll get sent down. I think he'll make another start for the Yankees, hopefully. But this is a good first step for him in his career.
Well, the way the All-Star break lines up, he won't pitch for 15 days. It's going to be a while before he gets back on the bump.
You think maybe he'll send him down and then bring him back up?
Well, if they send him down, he's got to be down in the minors for 10 days.
Yeah.
They cleared a spot for him. So no, I don't see him being sent down.
Yeah, I don't either.
But the thing that the Yankees need to be leery of, we've been talking about a need for a starter.
Yeah.
Okay, this is one start from a prospect. Don't give up looking for another starting pitcher.
Yep. No, I agree.
This guy could go into the bullpen with his stuff and be straight freaking nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but also, it go both ways. I mean, he could be just nasty, all around, and just keep him in the rotation right now. I mean, you want to put Stroman maybe back in there, and if he's going to be part of the team, if he doesn't get traded or whatever. I'm still. I mean, I knew it was coming with DJ, but I'm still shocked that the Yankees just decided to take like $23 million altogether and let it go. And somebody, in my opinion, is going to pick him up.
Yeah, I can see a contending team pick him up for the second half. Like maybe the Dodgers or some other team that can.
They pick everybody up. Are you kidding me?
The Dodgers don't need his skill set. What they need is a shortstop. And
IKF maybe.
No, word on the street is they're dancing with Dante Bichette out of the Blue Jays organization.
You mean Bo?
Or Bo Bichette, excuse me. Dante's his dad.
Yep. Who's a pretty good player himself, of course, the outfield, left fielder.
Isn't he a Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's a good player, no question about it. So listen, impressive. I mean, everybody looked good. I mean, Volpe got one hit. He got that double and was thrown out. That was a great throw by the right.
You know what? That play had to have so many things go exactly right. The ricochet off the wall. In Yankee Stadium, man, that ball is ping-ponging. That went right to the outfielder. And then the outfielder made a perfect throw. Yeah, I'm not throwing any shade on Volpe about that. He's trying to keep the spark going. He did what he was supposed to do.
100%. Oh no, but the real good things, Dominguez, Belly, just to name a few, and of course,
Goldie got shots.
What?
Goldie got shots too.
Yes, he did. Yes.
And I'll tell you what, the play that Goldie got rung out stealing, he was safe. I don't know why they didn't challenge that play.
Unbelievable, right? It's just unbelievable. You guys would do a quick scoreboard update. The Twins are leading the Cubs 4-2 at the end of 8. Pirates and Royals 3-3, top 8. The Nationals all over the Cardinals 8-2, bottom 8. Bottom 7, it's the Guardians 4, the Astros nothing. Top 2, Texas Rangers 1, the Angels nothing. Diamondbacks and Padres nothing. Top 2. Atlanta and the Athletics are going to be starting any minute. And finals, you have the Milwaukee Brewers 3, the Dodgers 2, the White Sox 2, the Blue Jays 1. Finally, they lost the game. The Phillies all over the Giants, 13-0. The Rays beat the Tigers 7-3. And the Red Sox creamed the Colorado Rockies 10-2. Cincinnati beat the Marlins 7-2. The Mets and the Orioles were rained out. That is a quick scoreboard, everyone. And, that's what's going on around the league. For the first time in over a week, the Yankees have finally gained a game on the first place team in a while. So now the Yankees are 2.5 games out, 2 in the loss column. They stay ahead of the Rays by 1.5, 2 games in the loss column. So it was a happy night and a happy recap. And another positive, Weaver looked good and Devin Williams looked good. And that's a big key. That's a huge key.
Weaver's pitches were moving, so which is a good sign.
Right. On the flip side, Loizaga, after a couple of batters, he lost it, and he needs more seasoning down there. No question about it.
During the game, they gave a stat from 21 to 23. He gave up 5 home runs. This year, including tonight's game, he's given up 6.
Yep.
About 94 batters.
Wow. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, he's in for the operation. So we've got, I mean, he's had stints of brilliance. The problem is after 2-3 batters and he dominates those batters. And after that, it's all haywire. That's the problem with him right now. But hey,
to answer Jake's question, I don't think that he's injured. Merck is absolutely right. His stuff is coming in at a low, flat trajectory, and it's just getting hammered.
Yeah.
Atypically, a starter who goes through Tommy John surgery is out 18 months, and it's probably 4 to 5 months of regular outings before they start to get back to a semblance of the pitcher that they were prior to the surgery. I imagine that it's probably a longer process for a bullpen guy. He's been up, 2.5 months?
Yep.
So hopefully by the time we hit September, he's gotten it figured out and he's back on track. And, being a victim of shoulder injury myself, I don't care what the doctors tell you. I don't care what the PT people tell you. You go out there and you pitch with a little bit of fear that you're going to injure yourself again. And sometimes sometimes you're not following through. You're not doing the things that you usually do, and that may be the case with Loizaga.
Yeah.
True. That's 100% true. We had a lot of trade talk today, Ken, and it was a lot. There was a lot of names being tossed. A potential deal that the Yankees turned down.
With the Padres.
Padres. What's your
Which
take
is
on
what?
that?
Which was what?
It was Dylan, Ben Rice. Wait, what was the other one? Ben Rice.
It was
Hold on. The Padres are going to give up Suarez, Jake Cronenworth,
right.
and Dylan Cease for Ben Rice and I think a couple other prospects, and they wanted George Lombard.
No.
The Yankees said no.
Yeah,
Now, first of all, you have Dylan Cease, who is out of there at the end of the season, so he's a 3-month rental.
Mm-hmm.
You have Cronenworth, who's actually a second baseman / outfielder, so we don't truly have a position that he would play. And who was the third person?
It was from the Padres.
Yeah,
I think it was Suarez. His name is.
is he a bullpen guy?
Yeah, I think so. Robert Suarez is called. I gotta see. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know his stats. And they want the future franchise player of the Yankees.
A couple other
Plus more.
prospects. And
It was
Ben
Grissom.
Rice.
It was Grissom, Rice,
Oh,
and
Grissom.
Jones.
Yeah.
No
Oh,
way.
Jones.
Yeah,
I would
Rice
not-
and Rice Jones.
Yep.
Oh, not George Lombard. Okay.
No, not Lombard. But I wouldn't give up Jones.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so Ken, you want to hear Robert Suarez's stats?
Sure.
All right, 2-4, 3.72 ERA, 41 strikeouts with the 1.09 WHIP.
Ks per 9.
Ks per 9. Hold on. It says here. I think it's 9 point. It's saying here 9.0.
Nope. If you're looking for a leveraged bullpen arm, you got to be over the 10 mark.
Yeah.
Plus, atypically for bullpen arms, you're looking at 75 innings a season.
Mm-hmm.
He's over halfway on his count. So come playoff time, he's cooked.
Burnt out. Yeah.
So no. I'm going to
No,
give up two top flight players for a rental, a guy who's probably going to be cooked, and a guy who has got no true position. That's just insanity.
Merck said he wants
Enriquez from the Marlins,
Yeah.
Ronnie. Yeah, without a doubt. I have been on that guy for about 3 months when I first suspected that the Yankees were going to have issues in the pen. And the thing that's so beautiful about that possible trade is I think we could almost do a 1-for-1 swap. Enriquez for Everson Pereira. Marlins have been eyeing him for 2 years, and they wanted him as part of the Jazz package, and they settled for Augustin Ramirez.
Ramirez, right?
Ramirez.
Yeah, another one of the Yankee catchers that's out there freaking killing it. I don't know what's happened to Wells too. It looks like he's got a daggone pulse.
Carlos Narvaez is another one with the Red Sox.
You know,
Well, even Torrance isn't bad.
Oh, Torrance.
Yeah.
Where is he at now?
he's with the Mets.
The Mets.
He's got a freaking cannon, man. That dude has been gunning people all season long.
Yeah, no question. I mean, I think the Yankees are going to really concentrate on the relievers. If a third baseman comes along, it'll come. But I think it's really the relievers that they're looking at. I believe anyway. And who do you get? That's the question. that is the question for Brian Cashman to answer and to bring back to Hal with the assortment of players. I have a feeling it's going to be like a 4-for-2. I don't think it'll be like a 4-for-1 unless you're getting a superstar.
Mhm.
But I think it'll be like a 4-for-2. The Yankees will get another player, if nothing else, for the minor leagues. So, but that is interesting, and let's just see what happens. Tomorrow, Ken, do you have anything planned as far as anything on the stream, or just doing the play-by-play?
I'm going to do my 12th, my former 10:15 to 12:30 show. So my open panel will be at 12:30. Let's talk baseball, and that should last an hour and change, and then we'll run into the play-by-play for tomorrow night's game. Since we've already won the series, we'll be going for the series sweep.
Hopefully, yeah, that'll be great. All right, guys. We covered
What I try to get Connor Norby isn't he on the IL right now?
Hold on.
Not answering, but listen, it was a great win, and we definitely have a lot to talk about in the morning. We have a lot to talk about on the morning stream at 8:30 with coffee, bagels, you name it, omelets, pancakes, whatever you want, and of course, Big Yankee Talk in the chat. So we have a lot to look forward to, and then move over to Ken's channel. Is it a regular or open panel?
It's regular. I'll have some points that I want to talk about, and then I'll open it up for the group to come up.
Okay,
and it'll be open to anybody who's there. If they choose to punch the button, I'll bring them up.
Cool. And also, and then the Ugly Truth we'll do the play-by-play on the Ugly Truth channel. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. He gives a lot of insight. Basically knows the pitches that are coming or wants to come. So there's a lot to look forward to, folks, tomorrow. So we'll have coffee and bagels in the morning at 8:30. Then we'll have a pregame show at 4:00. So look forward to that, everyone. Keep on trucking, and let's go with final thoughts. Nitin, give your final thoughts.
First, tomorrow is our Job on the Mouse show too. Don't forget about that. Tomorrow at 7:30 is our Job on the Mouse, so tune into that. It's gonna be a great show tomorrow. So we have 2 guests going on tomorrow, so tune in. So
awesome. Well, we look forward to that, and Jobber and the team, they do a great job. You do a great job as the moderator in the back and all, and we can't thank you enough, man. We really can't thank you enough. Ken, your final thoughts?
Let's go Yankees. Big win today. Let's go.
Impressive outing for young Cam Schlittler.
Yep.
Today's game marks the 8th straight game that we've scored over 5 runs.
Mm-hmm.
So the bats are clicking.
I'm sorry, again.
Starters seem to be holding fast. We need bullpen help. We need it soon, and we're going against a bear tomorrow in Brian Wu. But we've beaten him when he's been on the bump, and I'm hoping that we get a series sweep out of the deal, and get ready to thump some little cubbies.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go Yankees.
Great. Well, everyone, thank you so much. It was a pretty long stream, a little over 3 hours. But thank you so much for hanging in with us all night long. I really appreciate it. Get some rest, maybe a little snack and everything. You can go to Jason Castillo's channel soon
11 o'clock.
at 11 o'clock, and you'll do some pretty good stuff over there. He's got some cool graphics, and he'll talk about it. And every time the Yankees win, all our streams feel much better and much more relaxed. So do that, everyone, and then go to sleep and wake up for 8:30 and come back for NY Yankee Mania in the morning. So with that in mind, everyone, thank you so much for spending most of your Wednesday night with us. Ken, thank you for as you came home. You came to help us. I really appreciate it. Nitin, what can we say? Thank you for everything, as always. You're Johnny on the spot. You're a lifesaver, and I not only do I respect it, but I think the fans really do too. You do a great job, and I can't thank you enough. Really, I really can't thank you enough.
Mhm.
So with that in mind, everyone, God bless you all. God bless your family, your friends, and everyone. Most importantly, God bless America. Let's go Yankees, and let's stay healthy. Good night, everyone. See you in the morning at 8:30. Good night.